Main title, National Guard troops coming to Chicago to save black people. Yes, they're going to save black people from niggers. Niggers. It's a disgusting place. It needs to be cleaned up. I reached out to two people that I, know, good people from Chicago. Neither one of them even responded to my text messages that I sent before 12 noon. So they're insulted. And that's a good thing. You need help. You can't do it alone. Clearly, the niggers have run rampant. There's no resolve. From the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to Barack Obama, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Jesse Jackson, and a host of others. You still are killing each other in record numbers. Black on black crime is not a myth. It is the rise of the planet of the niggers. If you're new to the show, I have always been against nigger nonsense. I entertain it. But we have come to a point in time when it must be dealt with. And the president is going to send in the troops. That's a fact. I'll get to the video shortly with regards to the details, but just give me some time, all right? Also, showrunner, should men shake hands with women? Now, some of you, you talk about being, I don't know, from Africa or foundational black Americans. What is the history of men shaking hands with women, especially if it's not your woman? I want to talk, and I want to play one video with regards to an MMA fighter. You guys know who I'm talking about? A couple of months back, he would not shake the hand of a female. Oh, she was a mammy. He would not shake her hand. And she backed up. She backed right up off of him. By way of his religion and culture, it's not appropriate. And I agree. Let me jump out the window early. I agree. It's not that I'm insecure, but I don't want everybody touching what is supposed to be special to me. People out here with all sorts of shingles, herpes, all sorts of shit, HIV. You out here letting niggas kiss all on you, then you bring that shit either home to me or to your child or whoever. I don't play that game. But when did all this shaking hands with females start? Now, if you're an alpha male, then you shouldn't want to shake hands with a woman anyway. This is not some old shit. You should not want a woman to think she's equal. See, that's part of the goddamn problem. That's why we got these mammies in the goddamn slums bucking up, wanting to fight all the motherfucking time. Bitch, you're not my equal. I'm going there tonight. Good evening in the live chat. I got a little 19 Crimes Wine. And I'm sorry, guys. I unblocked a lot of people for the live chat, but now Deeds is watching things, and I have no control. I want us to turn up, jump out the window, and do all sorts of crazy shit. As I said, this will be an alternate Bussy, premium Bussy show because of Lil Nas X. Now, let me talk about Lil Nas X here for a second. The last episode that I did, I said, yeah, that's him. And it was him. There was some discrepancy about whether it was a PR campaign and or stunt, or whether he was just trolling or really on that shit. Nobody said it's AI. Some of you dumb fucks, yo, it's AI. No, it's not AI. I think he really has gone through some type of ritual, not to put a conspiracy twist on things, some type of ritual. Somebody is trying to get him back out there into the limelight. I have an interview with his mother that I'm going to play. His father, correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat, his father has been there for him most of his life. And as I said, his mother, she's down bad. She's still out there on those Atlanta streets. I don't know what her problem is, whether it's drugs, drinking. I don't know whether she has a mental issue, but somebody ran up on her. Salute to the guy who ran up on her, laughing and giggling and keying, and then he's exploiting her. We want the bullshit, do we not? We want the bullshit. So that's my show this evening, and we will veer off into a couple of other topics a little bit later. I do have notes, as you may or may not know. Guys, we got a mammy, some type of black mammy, a professional tennis player. She's now she's promoting her OnlyFans page, and she's charging $1,000 for dating. We'll get to her as well, okay? Hey, Deeds, are you out there? How are we doing? Spelling audio, are we good to go? It's Saturday night, goddamn. Saturday night. I'm waiting on Deeds to, or maybe some of you guys may or may not know. A couple of months back, Lil Nas X had some type of neurological issue, right? He was in a hospital, and half of his face, he couldn't smile. He couldn't smile. Was that some type of Bell's palsy? I don't know for certain, but is Bell's palsy, is that a form of a mild stroke? I had a buddy of mine, 15 years younger than me, maybe 5 years ago. He developed that Bell's palsy, and he had to go through a therapy and all sorts of shit. Is that a form of a stroke? Let me see if that's Deeds texting. Okay, Deed says Bell's palsy is a temporary paralysis of the facial nerve, while a stroke is a blockage or rupture of a blood vessel in the brain. Although both conditions can cause facial weakness, they have different causes. Okay, symptoms and treatments. Okay, thank you, Deeds. Well, either way, this nigga's almost out. This nigga's almost out of here. Folks, if you're new to the show, I believe in kicking a man when he's down. And he's down. All right, let's get to the bullshit. Salute to the president and the Trump administration. Yeah, we got to clean Chicago up because you goofy ass niggas. Yeah. Oh, and the Black Panthers are fighting. Did you guys know this? The Black Panthers are fighting amongst each other. Good God Almighty. You niggas have to go. All right, let me get to the first video. Pardon me. And then we're going to talk about some other things. Hold on a second. Where is that link? Give me a second. I'm doing too much. Trump says Chicago. Okay, here we go. This is coming out of Chicago, folks. So it's real. Chicago knows it's going down. They are concerned. And I think this is a great thing. Clean that fucking place up. I'm on that type of time tonight.
The AI team tonight is tracking the latest threats to Illinois from the U.S. Justice Department. Attorney General Pam Bondi is now calling on Democratic-led states to dismantle policies that forbid local law enforcement from working with federal agents on immigration enforcement.
And just hours ago, President Trump said he may soon deploy the National Guard here in Chicago to focus on crime.
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. and we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this.
Speaking from the Oval Office, a threat from President Trump that you may soon see federalized National Guard soldiers striding down Chicago streets.
I would expect to see the administration use the case, the sanctuary city case, as grounds for, if they choose to do it, for activating the National Guard, for federalizing the National Guard. The theory being that the state of Illinois is obstructing the federal government in its effort to enforce immigration law.
ABC 7 chief legal analyst Gil Sofer telling the I-Team while an action like this can and likely would be challenged in court, the seldom used strategy of deploying National Guard troops is becoming more and more common.
Until a year ago, you could count on one hand the number of times that the National Guard has been activated, federalized. We've already now seen it happen in Los Angeles. There's a threat to make it happen in Chicago. It could happen beyond that.
What the president is claiming that he wants troops to do, they don't even have the authority to do it. They have no arresting powers. They have no legal authority to be able to implement or to do any police work.
It comes amid a large-scale threat campaign from the Trump administration, lawsuits from the Justice Department challenging sanctuary policies across the country, including in Illinois. A visit to the Chicago area from Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, calling out local politicians.
They're being obstructionists when it comes to getting dangerous criminals off of their streets.
And now letters from Attorney General Pam Bondi to dozens of districts, including Illinois, calling on states to dismantle sanctuary policies or face federal funding cuts.
I'm not daring them to do anything. I'm just saying they don't have a right to federal law and state law, separate endeavors, and they don't have a right to do the things that they're threatening to do.
And as the I-Team reported last month, a landmark lawsuit from the Justice Department over sanctuary policies in Illinois, Chicago, and Cook County was dismissed by a federal judge. The Justice Department deadline to replead the case is today. And the I-Team confirmed with the Illinois National Guard they have received no orders from the president to mobilize in the city. As of this hour, the Justice Department has not amended or repleted its lawsuit against the state and Chicago over sanctuary policies. If they do not do so by midnight tonight, the judgment will be final, although they will have a chance to appeal to a higher court.
Okay, let's get down to business. Phone lines are open right now. It's Saturday night. We're going off the rails, so you don't have to be, fully in the loop on these stories. Let me also say this, guys, early, because when we talk about Chicago, traditionally, there's not a lot of interaction, but, it's Saturday night. And I want to say this early. Black people are not a monolith. It's different now. Once upon a time, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud to be young, gifted, and black. And it was a good thing, But now, do you believe in delineating? Live chat, let me start with you. Do you believe in delineating, huh? Do not let yourself be held accountable for some of the low-life, degenerate blacks that are, in Chicago and the outskirts. They have no intention to uplift themselves. All right, let me get to my showrunner so you can know the context of why I'm asking you, should men shake hands with women? Pay attention.
UFC legend Khabib Nurmagomedov raised eyebrows over the weekend when he refused to shake hands with CBS Sports broadcaster Kate Scott during UEFA Champions League coverage. Nurmagomedov was among those on hand to watch Paris Saint-Germain trounce Inter Milan to win the UEFA Champions League. It was the first time in the club's history. It also comes in the wake of Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and Lionel Messi all leaving the club over the last few years. The former UFC fighter, who is Muslim, shook hands with streamer iShowSpeed, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards, and Thierry Henry. As Scott put her hand out, Nurmagomedov kept his hand at his chest. "I apologize. Thank you so much," Scott said, taking her hand away and putting it toward her chest. It is likely that Nurmagomedov was following his religious beliefs in not shaking hands with Scott. The undefeated UFC fighter is a devout follower of Islam. The religion instructs men not to shake hands with a woman they are not married to. Scott married Malik Scott in 2024. Nurmagomedov was one of the best fighters the UFC has seen in quite a while. He was the first Muslim fighter to win a UFC championship. He retired from the sport following a submission win over Justin Gaethje at UFC 254 in 2020.
Area code 416. Good evening. Saturday night. We're talking about a few topics. Are you there? Are you ready?
Star, what's good? It's Frankie G on the check-in.
Frankie, how are you, man? What's cracking?
Man, permission to speak on the bussy dimension.
Well, as long as you're going to be on topic, we have to address the topic. This is a Star Report. I don't do all this all over the place. Ask me anything. Is this related to the topic?
No, yeah, I want to talk about the little Nas X situation.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's still locked up. You know that he's still locked up. He's locked up.
Yeah, man, like, you're educating me on that right now, because actually I was when I first seen the video that went live on TMZ with him strutting in his tighty whities and the cowboy boots, man, I was on the way home from actually a short vacation trip up to the mountains here in Alberta, and me and the wife were just laughing our asses off, like, yo, what the hell is it going on? Because he's talking about he's going to the party. I'm like, man, if he's going to the party, where the hell is he coming from? You know what I mean? Like, was he on horse tranquilizer? What's going on? So I'm not up to speed on. I don't know if they've maybe they released what he OD'd on allegedly or what's happening. But
well, I've seen a couple of reports, and I don't know if anything has been proven yet. That's saying he was on some type of synthetic weed. Couple of months back, he was in the hospital because he had some type of neurological issue. He could only move one side of his face. Did you know that?
No, I didn't, man. I learned that today too when you were talking about it. So that's crazy.
I come with notes, sir. That's why we have to do a deep dive into the anal cavities of this bussy world.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy. And then I seen a video today that they showed that he was butt-ass naked.
Right? Butt-ass naked.
It's
not AI. Please stop with this. It's not AI. It's real. Come on.
No, man, that's definitely not AI, man. That was crazy, man. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to just chime in and say salute for the topics and all that stuff you got going on today.
Well, listen. It's Saturday. Are you home or are you? You said you were out with wifey. Are you safe?
No, I'm at the crib, man. I was on a short vacation a couple of days ago. I'm at the crib. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling.
We don't have to be so serious. We don't have to be so serious tonight. If you just want to say fuck that nigga, go ahead and say it, man. Never mind the algorithm. Come on.
Yeah. Let's get that nigga the fuck up out of here, man. Let's get him locked up in the the four walls with the four padded walls, Star, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Let's get him the fuck out of here.
All right, man.
I'm gonna put some in the I'm gonna put some in the collection plate, Star. But I think you should get a real bussy expert like Rory on the line to address the subject.
Oh, he's calling in. He's calling about an hour. He said he wants to take you back and he wants to prove that homosexuality started in Africa. He says he's calling in. All right.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Right.
Salute, Star. Salute.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay. Saturday night. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to try and get your donations on the screen. Just bear with me. Hey, Vera. Vera said that's not right. Shaming Lil Nas X mother. Well, I didn't do the interview. I'm just the river through which the hate flows. Area code 623. National Guard coming to Chicago. Do you care? 623.
Hey, what's going on, Star? I actually was calling because I've had Bell's palsy.
Seriously? Are you just trolling?
No, 100%. I had it in 2020.
Okay. How old are you?
I actually just turned 40.
Wow. Now, does this have anything to do with having a mild stroke? I have no knowledge. I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's a good question. You're asking about it, and I'm out here in Arizona, and when it happened, I went to the hospital and specifically to a neurology center.
Okay.
When it happened, because I didn't know if I was having a stroke or what it was. So they did EKG, all that stuff, and they really didn't have a solution. I mean, there was medical doctors, about 12 of them in the room.
Okay.
And before the main neurologist came in, I took an eye drop for the 2 weeks prior because I had pink eye. And so I was talking to the doctor and explaining to him every time I would take this, I would have headaches. And they denied it and said, hey, it's not because of that. But the night before I had to go to the hospital, on the left side of my head, I felt a shock go from my eye to the back of my head.
Jesus.
Next morning, I'm going to take a drink of coffee, and the water's kind of falling out of my mouth. And so...
If I can jump in for a second, and that now, did you go to some type of therapy? What do you call that stuff? Physical therapy, or did you take medication? How'd you bounce back, or have you bounced back?
Yeah, good question. So they gave me prednisone, which for me, I'm like, because what they initially try to say is because of an STD. I'm married 15 plus years, never messed around, so that's not the question. So after that, my whole thought was I need to go to a Eastern medicine person, specifically acupuncture. So I met with a woman, older Russian lady, super thick accent, just knew what she was talking about. So I did acupuncture for 8 weeks. In addition to the acupuncture, she gave me like this essentially like she would put these pins in my head where she would clamp on this like static box, and she would do like electricity or a static therapy to my face. Wow. And then also she would take a long needle and prick my tongue because I had no taste. So,
well, hang on a second now. Are you okay? Can we just fast forward? Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good now. Like it took about 8 weeks of therapy, and I was back at it. So yeah, just wanted to share that.
No, I appreciate the information, because that's what Lil Nas X had. There's a video I may or may not play. He's in the hospital. And he's half of his face he can't smile. But now, you said you had pink eye prior to the Bell's palsy.
Yeah, I got some dog hair.
Hang on. Hang on. Now, with all due respect, are you still married?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying anything towards your beautiful wife, but usually guys get pink eye from laying down with dirty bitches.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, so it was from dog hair, and then I was moving in the middle of Arizona, sweat dripping down my eyes.
No, sir, it's from dirty bitches. It's not from dog hair. That's cat. That's cat. Did you tell your wife and come clean? Did you come clean?
Oh, she was at the hospital with me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
No, so I just wanted to share that.
Well, listen, I appreciate you tapping in. Do you forgive Lil Nas X? I mean, he's still locked up. Do you forgive him, or fuck him? You say fuck him.
Oh, fuck him. I don't care about Lil Nas X.
All right. National Guard coming to Chicago. What do you think? I think it's a great thing. Clean that fucking place up. Clean it up.
I think that if it works in Chicago and it works in other cities, I think the Democratic Party is going to have a big issue on their hands in the next election. So we'll wait and see. It's hard to really tell what's going on from online from afar. I heard your show a few weeks ago talking to the folks in D.C., and it seems it's kind of 50-50 as far as people's opinions. Yeah. It looks clean to me, but Chicago, I mean, they got the blickies out there, so I don't think it's going to be as easy as D.C. So we'll see what happens.
I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
Okay. The National Guard belongs in Chirac, Detroit, NYC, St. Louis, Miami, and Emerald Isle to protect Star, a.k.a. Tori. Well, thank you for the donation, but my name is Troy, Troi, not Tori. Thank you for your donation. Okay. No, I'm fine here in Emerald Isle, North Carolina. I ride around with an AR-15 in the back seat. It's illegal. And I carry a firearm. Open carry. Thank you for your donation. All right. Pam, hey, girl, good to hear from you. Are you calling in? Phone lines open. Somebody taking a shot at Lil Nas X mother. Wow. Cock. Yeah. Now, she said, hold on. I didn't play that whole interview. She said she fell down. And that's how she got the eye jammy. We used to call those eye jammy. She had a seizure. Looks like somebody hit her To me, it looks like somebody hit her in the face with a wrench. Deeds, can you check the top of the live chat? Did I put the information for the PayPal at the live chat? The top. Houston, where are you? Houston, call in early, my nigga. Call in early, Houston. Okay, hang on, guys, because I study with Ebonics. What took motherfuckers so long? Call in, Houston. Call in. Call in now. Call in right now, Houston. Okay, we'll get him on the line. Blade, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Salute to Star for taking it all the way there. Out there. Okay, look at Blade giving me props. Really? Okay, salute the guys. There's Blade in the live chat. Blade is giving me props for something I did on one of the other episodes. Salute the Blade. Okay. All right. I have other things I want to play in terms of content here, and Poor Righteous Teacher may or may not call in. Guys, if you're in the live chat, I only ask that you put some respect on Deed's name. She is the reason why you were able to talk hella crazy in that live chat. And I got permission from her to unblock a lot of you before tonight's broadcast. I don't even know who I unblocked. I just hit unblock, 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 unblock. Skylar Saunders, are you calling in? So where is Skylar Saunders? Is Skylar okay? Skylar, I didn't forget to get your video up. But if you want to call in and promote it, you have the floor, okay? All right. Hang on. Let's get to the dumb shit here. Houston, what's going on with you, homie? Saturday night.
My nigga.
Nigga.
What took him so long?
Nigga. What?
To get to Chicago, dog.
Facts.
Obama ignored Chicago totally when he was in office. National Guard should have been in there. That was supposed to be his first active duty support for Chicago. Man, that nigga ignored Chicago. This nigga gives out Obama phones. Chicago up there, they went rapid, nigga.
Right.
What's taking, like,
did nothing for Chicago, but he did everything for the LGBTQ plus. Come on, Houston. Let's go, man.
Yeah, that nigga did everything for the LGBTQ plus, and the plus is the pedophile. And then you remember when the pedophiles was arguing against that. You remember that? And then this nigga did everything for them, did everything for everybody but black people. That nigga came in there not giving a damn about Chicago, ignored Chicago totally. And then these buck broken niggas voted him back in. I don't get it, but that's these buck broken niggas, man. I can't understand.
You ever heard of napalm? You ever heard of napalm?
Yeah.
I think they should. They should drop napalm on Parkway Gardens. That's O Block. I was there at 12 noon when I took my California road trip.
What you saying, dog? What you saying? Drop napalm on this motherfucker.
On Parkway. Go to my IG page if anybody doubts me. 12 noon. I was at Parkway Gardens.
What you said? What you said? Fuck it, man. Just drop napalm on these niggas, man. This shit is not working.
That shit out
I think they should lock up. I think they should lock up bitches like Mama Duck. Straight the fuck up.
Let's go.
Cause that bitch bred nothing but motherfuckers that got killed or killed. And then these niggas celebrate Mama Duck. Man, that's what's wrong with black bitches. And black women scared to check black bitches. I'm like, y'all can talk.
Houston, can I jump in for a second? Because I mean, I just
okay.
No, stay with me. I'm sipping, but now
I'm sipping too,
as you should be.
Too.
But now I do recall I asked the question. You know, do you think that Mama Duck has some good pussy? She probably has some good pussy. How many babies she put out? 6, 7, 12.
Man, about 10, 8. 10. It was average 8, 10. Half of them niggas dead. There had to be some fire, dog. I'm talking about around about 2:30.
Mama Duck probably had that fire pussy. She pushed out.
Hey, no, about 2:30 in the morning before you finish dialing the number, she answering that motherfucker. Nigga, you gonna go hit that. That's Mama Duck, nigga.
Hey, Houston, can you stay with me? I'm going to put you on hold for a second. Can you hang out?
Yeah, dog. Hey, dog, I'm hanging out, nigga.
Okay.
I'm poured up.
You sipping the Paul Masson? What are you drinking?
You got there, dog. You got there right.
Okay, stay there.
Nothing but the finest, cheapest.
Stay there. That's my nigga, Houston. Okay, he's a day one. Skylar Saunders, are you there? Good evening, sir. Skylar.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, man? How are you, Skylar? Saturday night, man.
Been doing.
Come on.
I'm healthy. I'm good.
Okay. Alternate bussy dimension. Do you forgive Lil Nas X? He's down bad. His mom's is fucked up in the game. He's pretty much done, if you ask me. Do you forgive him?
She's got fiend wisdom. She's got fiend wisdom, though. She's got wisdom to her.
Come on.
As a fiend, you know, a legend.
Oh, as a fiend.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she failed her son. I'm saying that, but now, do you forgive Lil Nas X? He's still locked up.
I can't forgive him. He brought this all upon himself. He could have been the lead rapper, a gay rapper, like in rock and roll. They had Elton John. They had the gentleman from I can't think of it. It was a heavy metal group. But he could have been on the forefront for that. So he kind of ruined his chances, I think.
Sheesh. I thought he was trash from day one. Okay, well, listen, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to get your new video up in the community section. Do you want to go ahead and promote it, please?
Yes, sir. It is all about the Abby talks from CNN. She's talking about how Trump is downplaying slavery.
Okay.
And I'll just go in on that basically. And I had a quick question for you.
Okay.
Did Deeds take away my wrench?
Well, you know what? Deeds may have put a lot of things on pause. If you were spamming, hang on now. I'll be very honest with you. If you were spamming the live chat, you have to answer to Deeds, not me. You know that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Send her an email and find out what's going on. You know, just you guys work it out. You know, if she's been letting you go ape shit in there, then you have to be real with yourself. You're off of how many pills again, man? Respectfully.
I'm off of 16 pills a day.
16 pills. You may have been doing too much, so just holler at her, man. And like I say, you know, you guys will work it out. I got your back. All right.
What's her email?
I don't know. Deeds, can you post your email so Skylar or holler at Skylar, please? Okay, good to talk to you, Skylar. Salute.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Salute.
Okay, that's my nigga right there. All right, guys. Saturday night. All right. I got the napping, so I really feel like talking. Houston, sit tight. Sit tight. Should men shake hands with women? Where are the Muslims? Where are the Muslims? Don't tell me you're scared now. Houston, should men shake hands with women? That's my showrunner question. Houston.
Sure, what?
Should men shake hands with women?
Hell no. For what?
Come on.
For what? Why the fuck I'm shaking a hand with a woman? You're not my equal.
Come on.
I'm supposed to lead you. I'm not going to no goddamn woman for guidance. The fuck? That's why these broken niggas voted for Kamala. Fuck them niggas. And fuck her. Ain't no niggas supposed to be shaking hands with no woman. Goddamn. Bitch, we hug you. We don't shake your hand. I don't know nothing about no goddamn shaking a hand with no goddamn woman. Nigga, no other country does that. They make their woman walk behind them. What the fuck am I shaking hands with you? I'm not looking you eye to eye, bitch. None of this shit. You know what I'm talking about, dog?
Salute to Japan. People bow. Fuck all that touching.
Yeah.
Fuck all that touching me shit. Come on.
Yeah, dog. Ain't no goddamn man in them other countries. A bitch barely got morals over there. They got their In Dubai, you can do everything to a bitch. They don't care. You better not goddamn. They don't care about you. Right. And then you get your ass over here trying to be a liberated woman. You better take your ass back home. And then if you don't like the way I'm treating you and I say, hey, how you doing? Bitch, go back home and see how they do you. They goddamn do a goddamn, they cut your lips off your womb and shit over there, goddamn. What the fuck? They goddamn it.
Houston preaching, pay attention. Houston, can you stay there? Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Okay, I got
you. Okay. I got Houston somewhat focused tonight. Uh-oh. The white Denzel. There you are.
Yo, son.
There you are. It's cracking, white boy.
What's good?
What's going on with you, man?
Yo, we're chilling. Should the National Guard go? Well, of course they should go to Chicago and start hitting niggas upside their head. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm not being serious.
Come on.
I'm being serious. Of course they should. We should go to every single city while we got a chance with Trump and get rid of every black part of the city. Every single, I don't care if it's Houston, I don't care if it's Tampa, Florida, I don't care if it's Seattle, Washington. You all need to go back to the sticks, way out in the county, and do your ghetto community thing up in the mountains somewhere. But we definitely need to take back our cities in America, all of our cities. Wherever you get off the train, wherever you get off the plane, wherever you want to watch a game in Indianapolis, you should be able to walk downtown Indianapolis in America, and it's a beautiful city. You ain't got to worry about niggas running up on you or, catching you in a train or something like that. That should not be happening in 2025 in America. If you watch all these other cities all over the world, they have the most beautiful train stations, airports, facilities. And why do we look like a third world country? And why do we got to deal with ghetto trash? Like there's enough land in this country to send all the black, all the niggers to South.
Now I'm going to jump in for a second. I want to make sure,
Taking up the whole.
Hold on. I need you to pay attention. Pay attention. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Now there is a difference between, black people, hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding black people, and niggers. So let's be clear, because black people are not a monolith.
Well, they need white people's help. Obviously, they can't handle the niggers.
Right.
Obviously, they can't handle the niggers. Right? The black people are under siege. The good black people are under siege. Right. If without white people and without police and the National Guard, these niggas got them living up in their house, dying, catching stray bullets like the rest of us. White people catch a hot one too. White people go to work. White people get on a train and catch a bullet in the brain by some YNs shooting across from each other. So no. If black people could have figured this out with the little bastards in their neighborhood, they would have did that a long time ago.
The white boy wants smoke. Don't just talk crazy in the live chat. Phone number's on the screen. The white boy wants smoke. Come on,
of course the National Guard got to come in. If you could have controlled your kids and your seeds and your offspring, then this wouldn't have even been a conversation. Right. But, people dying and getting murdered, it's like, that's a little different than your car getting robbed or, kids being kids. You know what I mean? Now they torturing people all live, putting it all live. Look how bad I can kill. Look how bad I can kill this whitey. Look how bad I can kill this. It's like, man, for real? So you spawn these demons and now you mad that big bad white wolf Trump is coming in and putting everything in check. Every single city in this country. Maybe it won't be under Trump, but if we get Vance in after him, J.D. Vance after him, or Marco Rubio, they're going to make sure every single city in this country is prime real estate, and anybody who's causing trouble or who's in Section 8, they're going to knock down all the projects. They're going to move the projects way out to the sticks. The worst thing they ever did was put the projects in the city, in all the cities across our country.
Let me jump in right there. You're in New York City. For those who don't know, this is my good friend Rory. Now they're
Come on, man.
Hang on. The candidate for mayor, who's leading in a lot of polls, because I keep up with what's going on up there. He's talking about affordable housing. So New York, if he gets in, New York is going to become a shit show. Yes.
Yeah, his policies will bring it down, but I don't think he's going to last the whole term. I don't think regular New Yorkers are going to go for that.
Well,
I think we're at a time now.
Don't start talking crazy. Easy. Don't talk crazy. Come on.
No, I ain't going to get crazy. I'm not going to get crazy. You know, so I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get crazy. But I just think that I really think that this guy might bring on some sort of civil unrest where his policies are so detrimental to the people and to the city that we might actually have civil unrest against them. You know?
Stay with me. And guys, we're talking about Zoran Mandani coming to New York, possibly.
Muslim ass.
Yeah, stay with me. Hold on a second, Rory. Guys, it's Saturday night. We're talking a little crazy here. Hey, Evelyn, I got your donation. Are you calling in, darling? Fix the goddamn echo, Rory. I get tired of talking to you about this, man. Colleen, I got your email. What is this? Is this a video? Okay, thank you, Colleen. I can't read that right now, but do you want to call in Saturday night? Okay. All right. So, Rory, also, Lil Nas X, he's still locked up. Or the other showrunner, pardon me, hold on a second, I'm doing a lot. Or the other showrunner, should men shake hands with women? You want to touch that, Rory?
Of course, men should shake hands with women. Flesh on flesh. There's nothing like flesh on flesh.
Should men shake hands with women, Rory? Do you want to touch on that?
Of course. Yes, of course they should.
Come on.
What are you, crazy? Of course they should. Flesh on flesh. You know, transferring your energy. That's how you pick up a woman. I don't know how could anybody be against that? How could any society or any religion be against that? That's bizarre. That's beyond bizarre. You know, when you're talking to a woman, the best thing to do is get a little bit hands-on. You can transfer your energy. It's flesh on flesh. You know, so no. Unless you're a real player and you picked up a lot of women in your life, you know, or you're a weirdo or some sort of religious perv that you can't touch a woman.
Oh, wow.
You know, or shake a woman's hand.
Well, hang on.
You know, you don't shake a woman's hand like you shake a man's hand. It's a different shake.
Well, stay right there. Houston, do you want to respond to what the white Denzel is saying? He said it's okay.
First of all, Rory, I fucks with you, but you on some bullshit. You know, ghetto is what created for Irish. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
You are the goddamn lie. You sitting up here lying right now. Ghettos were created for Irish immigrants that was in New York. Oh, now you don't know about it.
Let that man speak, Rory. Let Houston talk. He's sipping, but he can talk. Come on, Houston.
Rory, you know good goddamn well ghettos were created for Irish immigrants, all kind of immigrants from everywhere. Ghettos were not created for black people. Black people just said the ghetto when it came down south and went to the west. That shit was created for Jews and Irish.
Oh, shit.
Do you know that?
Come on, let's go.
So don't get up here talking that shit.
Come on,
like, you know what the fuck you talking about when it come to that. Of course we want to get rid of the niggas. Niggas come in all colors and creeds. Everybody had to have a name for their slaves.
Right.
But the only word that stuck was $1 trillion word was nigga. That's the only word you can say in a rap song that make money. You can't say cracker. Replace the word nigga with cracker in a song.
Let's go.
And then see if that song sells.
Let's go.
What do you think about that, Roy? I'm just saying to you.
Okay, hold on. White boy Rory, Houston wants to smoke. What's cracking? Saturday night. Fuck the algorithm.
Yeah, you know what I gotta say to that, Houston?
What's up?
You know, even though we did live in a ghetto, and it's well documented that Irish people, when they came to this country, lived in a ghetto. You know what we didn't do? We didn't kill each other. You know what we didn't do? We didn't hate each other. We killed other people, and we banded together as a people, but we didn't hate each other, and we didn't kill each other. We didn't have baby mamas. You know, we didn't have a guy with 22 or 19 children in the same neighborhood. That guy would have been already taken out after his sixth child if he was living like that. Somebody's brother would have took him out. So no, don't compare the two. The word ghetto has been only amplified and put on a pedestal by black people. Nobody else worshipped ghetto. That was a slight. You're right, on everybody else. But when you get into the black culture nowadays, especially in 2025, it's gone so down south and so ignorant that it's cool to be a thug. It's cool to be a ghetto. It's cool to be a baby mama. It's cool to have baby daddies. And a side nigga and a side bitch is like the norm. So don't compare.
White boy spitting that N-word. Somebody better call in and check him. Phone lines are open. Don't let him talk crazy like that.
Up in America, we don't live in a ghetto.
Let
Rory,
and we left it.
It was.
Let Houston respond.
Hey, Rory, so it wasn't cool when the Irish was up in New York when they got their asses deported from Ireland.
We weren't killing each other. That's the biggest difference.
You the goddamn
we didn't
lie.
kill each other.
You goddamn lie.
We didn't kill
Irish were killing each other left and right. They had riots in New York.
Gangs of New York. Don't get it fucked up.
It's in New York.
Gangs of New York.
They had
Houston.
riots.
Let's go.
But them Irish motherfuckers came here deported just like everybody else. They had riots everywhere they went, just like every other illegal immigrant that's over here. So don't come to me with that bullshit. Them motherfuckers in Massachusetts. Nigga don't even get to start with me with that. Nigga, don't play with me. Nigga, I know what I'm talking about. So you're not going to sit up here and play with me like Irish did something. Right. You don't see nobody flying no goddamn Irish flag over here trying to get back to their country. They know to shut the fuck up.
Oh. Hold on a second.
They know it.
Hold on.
You don't see no goddamn.
Hold on, Houston. Rory, hold on a second. You know, I've never seen you wave an Irish flag. Come to think of it. Rory? What's Rory?
What?
I've never seen you wave an Irish flag. Come to think of it. With all due respect, I've never seen you wave a flag.
Of course I do. I'm New York Irish. What are you talking about?
But the Irish,
of course I do, man.
Irish flag. When you wave it at the parade?
That's my culture. Wherever I go, I'm New York Irish. I'm not Irish American. I'm not Irish. I'm not, when I'm here, I'm not American. I'm New York Irish. That's what I am.
No.
We're
Houston said the flag.
So,
he said the flag. I've never seen you wave an Irish flag. He said the flag.
What the fuck you talking about? So I've been waving that shit since I was born, man. My mom's from Ireland. How the fuck I don't wave that? I wave both of them.
Okay, all right.
I wave both of them.
Can you guys hang on?
Out of your mind?
Can you guys hang on? Houston, can you hold on?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, Rory, can you hold on? Saturday night, goddammit. I'm gonna try and get a couple. I thought I saw Colleen in the queue. I'm not sure what happened. Area code 917. National Guard coming to Chicago to save black people. 917. Are you there? Are you ready? 917. Yes, no, maybe. Please do not kill the vibe. Good night. Area code 848. Are you there? Saturday night.
Yo, what's going on?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yo, thanks for having me on, Star. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like to touch on a little bit what Rory was saying earlier.
Well, I want to address the topic first. So the National Guard is going to Chicago.
Yeah.
That's a huge big deal. Common.
Yeah, man, he's sweeping.
Hold on, Common. What's that black rapper's name? Chance. All these guys. No, we don't need no National Guard here. Right? A couple of years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, man. And to be honest, they can't take care of their problem on their own.
Come on. Let's start there.
Yeah, they can't do this. This is like one of the epidemic centers of America, of the world, where black on black crime is happening, you know, at the second. You know, so yeah, people really not from Chicago don't really know what's going on from Chicago, you know, like unless you really dig into it. But the people in Chicago know what's going on. And it's like a full-blown war like in Afghanistan. They call it Chirac for a reason.
Well, they need help, sir. I'm tired of seeing shootings in record numbers. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them.
This what I'm tired of, Star. If you don't mind me saying this, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of everybody dogging the president. Look, we need to stop being turncoats, yo. For real. If he right or wrong, we got to start sticking with our country, bro. For real. These outsiders probably looking at us like we crazy. We got to start sticking with our president, right or wrong. Even if you don't like to do, we got to stand for a team. We got to stand for something. We looking weak out here, you know. Me personally, I really, you know, I fuck with Donald Trump. Excuse my language. I don't know if we could curse on here, but you know what I mean? I like what he's doing, me personally, and a lot of people don't. And I don't understand this. You know, we need to start backing our president up. This is the president. He's the president for a reason. It's not some guy that just like landed in the office, you know, and he's been doing a good job lately. Let's clean it up. Like the other dude was saying on the phone earlier, it's been looking like a third world country out here. I'm from Central Jersey. It looked like India. Okay. Wherever you go, it's Indians everywhere. Pakistani, this, that, everything. They're all over the place. I can't stand it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of it.
Well, let me jump in for a second. I mean, I can appreciate what you're saying, and I want you to speak freely. But there's a problem in Chicago. Let's put the president aside for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Shootings every goddamn holiday. Record number shootings. Can we just address that? And then you can, something about Rory you said you wanted to talk about. But come on. It seems that nobody cares.
That's another thing, too. Nobody cares. And that's why we got to take action now. That's why Donald Trump is taking action now, because it's a problem bigger than anybody can even think of. You know, like it's getting aggressive. You know, it's too much babies dying. You know, it's gonna come to a point they're gonna have to knock the whole Chicago down. You know what I've seen? I'm not gonna lie. Listen to me here. I watched a lot of those body cam videos. Okay. One thing I noticed from people from Illinois, they are real aggressive. Like I always see, like when the cops in Illinois is pulling somebody over, a black chick, a black dude, they are like going hard. Like their life is dependent. It could be a small situation. It could be a big. Somebody need to study this, because I think it's something going on in the water out there too. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? Because like I was peeping and one day I'm like, damn, yo, like they going all out, like their life is on the line. Not like your regular New York buck wild or, you know, like a Cali wild out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, people.
Well, it's a sickness, sir, and hopefully the National Guard will deal with that. Okay, you wanted to talk about something Rory said. Should I bring him in, or is there an issue? What's going on?
If you can, no, to be honest with you, I was just going to big up everything he's saying. And to be honest with you, it's going to be a lot more people, especially.
Well, sir, can you not glaze him? I mean, you're calling to glaze him out? You know, we ain't doing that.
No. Let me make this point though. It's going to be a lot more white people that's going to be having an attitude and talking like that. For real. So people going to have to get used to it. I don't know if it's in the shift change with the earth or something like that, the time or something, but yo, white people getting back when they beam, for real, is they becoming a minority.
What is your ethnicity, sir? Can I ask?
And
what is your ethnicity?
Me, I'm Puerto Rican.
Well, it's not just white people. It's hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding people. There's really good black people in Chicago. They're sick of the bullshit. Yeah.
But even they have a little, like, little blind eye too, you know, because you know, like, I don't even know how, I can't explain because I'm not from Chicago too, but you got to think about it. Like, people that's living there, you know, they don't really got the means to be moving out or going this place or going that place. They ain't got no choice but to deal with it, you know. And
I appreciate the call, sir.
Like, everybody as a community is doing a bad job. They need to do a little bit more better. People don't know this, but on YouTube, if you do.
So I appreciate it. I got to go. Thank you, man. Salute. Salute.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Smooth Vision Media, I got your donation on the screen. Rory said they never killed each other. I'm sure. And the 40 Thieves and Dead Rat. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Hang on a second, guys. Area code 321, Saturday night, National Guard coming to Chicago. Do you care? 3, 2, 1. Yes, no? They hung up. 214, Saturday night, National Guard coming to Chicago. Are you up to speed? 214. Yes, no, maybe.
Am I what?
Good evening, sir. Are you there? Good evening.
Hey. Yes, sir. Good evening.
How are you? Where do you want to start, sir?
Well, around 1995 to 2000, a man said that the president would send the National Guard into the ghettos to slaughter black males, and they would have helicopter gunboats and tanks.
Okay.
That man's name was Farrakhan. Nobody wanted to listen to him. Nobody likes to listen to him because people hate hearing the truth. But he said this in the late 90s that this would happen.
Okay.
And the Puerto Rican that just hung up. Okay, there's a guy named.
Well, hang on a second, sir. You can't go from the Honorable Minister Farrakhan to a random Puerto Rican. Come on, what are you doing? I'm letting you talk about Minister Farrakhan. He said what he said, and to be truthful, sir, that's not some great big prophecy that somebody else couldn't, say. And I think the Messenger even said that prior to Minister Farrakhan. I'm sure he did, talking about how they would infiltrate inner cities with the tampering with the water, so on and so forth. Go ahead.
But no, that is a big prophecy because nobody else said that.
Okay.
And that was a warning that was given 30 years ago.
Okay.
That black folks only hate one thing, and that's the truth.
Okay.
Blacks don't like listening to the truth. And it's your show. I'll follow your lead. But
well, I appreciate what you're saying, but now hold on a second. So let's go with that. Let's go with Minister Farrakhan saying that. Now what? We're here. Now what? We're here. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, it's too late.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the females who have, most black females have 5 and 6 kids by 8 or 9 different guys, and now when they're 45 and fat, they want to. They on Kevin Samuel's show talking about they deserve a high value man.
Right.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's another too late. You can't take those. You can't get a receipt and take those kids back to the store and get a refund.
Okay. Okay.
So that's another case where it's too late. And blacks are too late on everything. So now we have to suffer chastisement and destruction and live out the book of Revelation.
Oh.
Now, the previous generation, if the youngsters want to stand up, if those under 12 want to stand up, yeah. But the adults don't like change. We can change at any time.
Okay.
But blacks are too in love with self-destruction. Blacks are too in love with being slaves. They're too in love with slavery, and they don't want to turn it around. The females don't want a man. They want fake hair. Black females spend $30 billion a year on this ugly-ass, fake-ass hair. And they spend $30 a year on a relationship book. Well, you or a kindergartner can tell me which one do they want the most.
Right.
Which one do you want the most? The one you spend $30 billion on a year, or the one you spend $300 on a year?
If I can jump in, I have no issue with anything you've just said. But so here we are. And on top of what the Honorable Minister Farrakhan said, Dr. Claude Anderson also said that blacks will become a permanent underclass. Yes?
Exactly.
So now what? They're coming. What do we do? Do we just step back and watch it go down? What do we do? Close out. You have the last word.
There's when you have a big forest fire, there's a point in time where the firemen say, we can't do nothing but let the thing burn itself out. That's where we're at. Black females started all this in the 60s with the Moynihan report.
Uh-oh. This man speaking facts. Pay attention. This man speaking facts.
They don't need no man. They strong and independent. They don't need no man. A nigga can't do shit for me. Black mother so-and-so's ain't shit. This is welcome to the results. Enjoy the results. Black females have killed them. They've I'm sorry for using that word. They've
No, you're doing fine. Can I ask you one question before you go? Because it sounds like you want to go 10 toes down. One question.
Before I go, why you want to kick me off the show so fast?
Well, can you stay in the queue? I'm not rushing, but I'm just saying I got 14 calls here. 14
we got all night to speak the truth.
Okay, stay with me. Can you stay with me? Can you stay with me?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
That's what I'm here for.
Stay right there. Okay, let me put this man in the queue. 214. Everybody sit tight. We're picking up some steam. Hey, where is Evelyn? Evelyn Spence Skrilla. Hey, Evelyn, good to hear from you. Thank you for your patience. Evelyn on a Saturday night.
How you doing? How are you doing, Star? You know I had to call in. You got my sisters, my aunties, and everybody on a watch out when I'm not, when I'm doing something. They'll call me right on up and say, Star is on. You know you need to.
That crazy nigga's on.
Got it.
That crazy nigga's on.
Yeah. First of all, let me go on what your showrunner is, Lil Nas X. You know, I think that Lil Nas X, I don't think he had a very good childhood in the first place. I could be wrong because sometimes these kids can have a good childhood and they just go out and mess their own self up.
Right.
And then when he got to Hollywood, see, Hollywood is a tricky thing. And he didn't know nothing about no damn Hollywood. See, Hollywood, I don't want to, can I say faggot? Can I say faggot on the show?
We're saying all that shit tonight. Come on, Evan, let's go.
Okay. See, Hollywood love a faggot. They love a faggot to dress you. They love a faggot to set them sets up. They love a faggot for anything that have to do with decoration and artsy and all this and that. But when they is through with your ass, they through with you. And they gonna show you something and they gonna do something to you to make you go down if they can't get you down. Now, some people can make it through because they got the people with them. It's some faggots that, you know, they can play the game. Like Liberace played the game for years, you know. He couldn't be sat down. But see, he had a beard. He had a woman that he claimed, you know, that he was going with for years but never married her. See, these young people...
Evelyn, you taking it too far back. Most of these people don't know who Liberace was. They don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just using that. They had a cover.
Right.
These young people don't have a cover.
You're right.
They think that they can just get out here and do what they want to do, and it's nothing going to happen to them. When Hollywood say, do something, and you don't do it, and then they can't make no more money off of you because you done got drugged out and you done, drunk the Kool-Aid, then, hey, get on out there and let's see what happens. We're going to give you a hot shot and sing your ass on out here.
Can I jump in, Evelyn?
So, yeah, go ahead.
The reason why I'm asking the question, and you bring up some very valid points, do you forgive Lil Nas X, or can he still come to the cookout? Because, you know, you and I have seen different models of Lil Nas X in the past. We've seen Lil Richard. I forget where he's originally from, but when he was in Hollywood, he went crazy. And at one point, he was on a boat, and he got tired.
Mm-hmm.
He got tired of being used and abused, and he took all his diamonds off and threw the shit in the ocean. You ever heard about that?
I didn't know about that, Star.
Little Richard,
But
the architect of rock and roll. I mean, all those guys were in his band once upon a time. And we've also seen, and catch this one, Sylvester. Remember Sylvester and 2 Tons of Fun?
Yes, I do. He loved it, the high life.
Sylvester.
What nobody like.
So, boy, I didn't mean to cut you off. Was the modern day blueprint for what we have now, long before any of these guys, Frank Ocean and all these other guys. Sylvester, I think he died penniless, and did he have the monster at the end? I forget. You know.
I don't know if he did, but they were trying to assert to it, but they never really came out with it if it was really true.
So I'm asking the question with regards to Lil Nas X. Can he come home? Can he be forgiven? I think he got a hold of some good shit or some synthetic weed, and you know, and he lost himself. Go ahead.
I think he can, because you know that out here in California they got this stuff called spice. You know, it might be all over the United States now, but they got different strands of this stuff, and it can make you go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, the boy, he's a boy. You know, really, to me, he's a boy. He don't know what he's doing, and then he didn't have his parents to really, you know, show him nothing. If that was his mother on that you showed on the video, you know, I can see though that she do have some sense once upon a time.
Yeah.
I believe that right there, that she has some sense once upon a time, but them drugs then faded her away. So what was the boy to do? He thought that these people, you know, his managers, you know, these people that dress him, or you know, he thought that those were his friends. Them are not your friends. That matter of fact, they work for you. They taking your money and making a fool out of you.
Right.
They're not your friends. Okay, now let me go ahead on to.
I need you to land your plane, Evelyn, because I'm backed up.
My God.
Hold on. Stay with me. Hold on. Houston, do you want to talk to Evelyn? But Houston, you can't go crazy now. Hold on a second. Houston keeps emailing me, Evelyn. Houston, you want to say something to Evelyn, but just, you know, come on, take it easy, man. You saying some crazy shit.
I'm going to take it easy on her. Because she can't understand what I'm about to say to her.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. I won't understand you, Houston. You're a black man, and I'm black.
Women are the problem, and y'all enjoy and encourage the feminization of black men. You agreeing with what? No, the way you were talking, you were.
No,
and you didn't say. And
let me tell you something.
Can you let him speak, Evelyn? Just let him speak, and I'll bring you back in. Come on, Houston. Come on.
What she's doing is actually pushing the feminization of black men and young black men and black boys, because she never said all these people sit up and talk about what their mama did like they had immaculate conception. Big word around white people. But I'm just saying, she's sitting up here acting like I always said that black women are the downfall of black men. Look how she talks. She never said nothing. One thing about the father.
Okay, hold on.
In this situation.
Hold on.
Never act.
Let her respond. Evelyn, that's Houston. He just wanted to give you a little push.
Houston. Okay. Okay, I understand exactly what you said. The mother in the video didn't say too much about the father, so I couldn't get too much out of what the father was saying, and I don't really know Lil Nas X, his upbringing or anything. If you heard what I said from the beginning, you know, I don't think he had a good upbringing. I'm not just saying by his mother. I'm talking about the father too. I have 4 sons, Houston, and lived in Long Beach, and ain't now one of them a faggot. And ain't none of them was a gangster. Okay? So trust me. I've been through it. And their daddy was in the household with them. Well, I'm gonna say one of them, Daddy, was in the household with him, and the other ones, I already had them before I even got married to the dad. Okay, because I have a real man. See, that's what's missing. Real men, real black men.
Okay,
And then
Evelyn, I need Houston. Are you good? Because I gotta let Evelyn land her plane.
Now, look. Hey, look. All I want to respond to her is like she used the word men, not father.
Uh-huh.
And then you get what I'm saying, Evelyn? It's a difference between a man word and a word father. And that means a lot to a child. You know that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. I need you to hold on, Houston, so I can let Evelyn land her plane. Evelyn, you have the last word.
I agree with that. Okay. What I wanted to, can I land my plane on this Donald Trump?
Come on. Chicago.
Okay.
National Guard.
Okay. He can go right head on and send them people into Chicago if he wants to. But I'm going to tell you what the National Guard did when they came out here to California when we was having the Rodney King riots. Back then I was staying in an apartment right off of the corner. It was another building there and there was another building. Black guy, he was in the National Guard. He's sitting on a milk crate, just sitting there. It's hot as can be. If you go and look back up the temperature, you'll see that it was hot. I went down there and took him a cold soda, a cup of ice, and everything. And he was still standing out there or sitting out there. I went down there and took the man a whole doggone plate of food. He didn't want to be there.
Okay. Evelyn, I have to take other calls. Are we good? I have to go.
Wait a minute.
No, Evelyn, you have to land your plane. You have to. I got to go.
Okay.
Come on.
Do you think that black National Guardmen is going to want to go to Chicago?
I have no idea, but I want that place cleaned up. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you so much. Okay. Rory said he had to hang up. Hang on a second. Rory, you back? White boy Rory. White boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your phone dropped out. Listen.
I mean, obviously the National Guard is needed.
Absolutely.
It's not even, what we do? We asking people like Evelyn, Evelyn got 5 baby daddies, been married since she's 15.
Whoa.
Evelyn is not the person you need to ask about how YNs, should be behaving. Let's keep it real. When Snoop Dogg came out with that album, when Snoop Dogg and them came out with the album, Evelyn was one of them hoes they was talking about in Long Beach.
Hang on. Hold on. Area code 646. Are you there? 646.
Good evening, Star Destroyer, False Prophet here.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you, sir?
Good. Was that?
You have the floor, sir. Come on. Never mind, Rory.
Yes. So, yeah, absolutely. National Guard for Chicago. I hope New York City's next. I want to see these YNs scared of the National Guard just like my people are scared of ICE right now in New York. That's what I want to see. That would be entertaining. That's what I would like to see. When we get to a level where,
sir, why are we using that corny that corny bullshit reference YNs? Why are we doing that?
I don't know. I think that's a good point. I'm too old to be saying that. You're right. So
go ahead.
But yeah, to get back to the point, when law enforcement start having the respect for law enforcement like there was once upon a time, when one of the things I admire about organized crime is that civilians never really got touched. They never really got touched. Nowadays, anyone can catch a stray, which is a big part of the problem. And then nobody says anything about it. Nobody does anything about it.
I disagree, sir. I disagree. Are you talking about drive-by shootings and things of that nature?
No. I'm talking about, not so much drive-by shootings, because now they don't drive by now. They pull up on bicycles now and on mopeds and all
The
that.
Italians started that, sir. The niggas with the straight hair, the dirty Dagos. That's half of my lineage. They started that.
Right.
Shooting up Chicago, hang on, in broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Italians started that. I'm not, excusing the behavior of black kids, but the Italians started that shit. Come on, man. That's history. It's a fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, but they also didn't miss. Problem.
Yes, they did, sir. Go back. You can look. They shot people up. They changed the laws because of those people. You goddamn right, they missed. Don't give them credit. Don't give them credit like that.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Well, with that being said, the other topic of Lil Nas X, he need to be set down for good.
Wow.
He needs to be sat down for good. That man was out here touring schools, deceiving, parents. Oh, this is such a catchy song. And then to come on the last day of Pride Month, like, hey, I'm LGBTQ. Didn't you guys know? It was upsetting, that as a parent, I was so upset. I had the kids listening to it,
what do you mean sat down for good? So you're not saying to put his lights out, are you? I mean, he was running around with his cock out. What are you saying?
No, yeah. He needs to be in a psych ward. He needs to be in a psych ward permanently. Yeah, he needs some treatment. He needs some treatment. Right. Go get some treatment. Maybe find the Lord.
All right. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
You have a good evening.
Salute. Okay. I gotta let 214 land his plane. So I'm getting backed up on calls. I didn't want to leave you on hold, but you had some good points. I forget your name. 214. What do we call you?
Oh, this is Elijah.
Elijah, how are you, man? You want to land your plane? Were you the guy talking about Minister Farrakhan? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Please land your plane. And there's some noise in the background. Can you make the adjustments, please?
Yeah. How about? Is it still? You still hear noise?
It's better. Go ahead. You wanted to say what, sir?
Okay. No, land my plane. Oh, you don't want me to be on here long?
No, so I've got other calls. I don't need a co-host. Land your plane, please.
Oh, okay. No, I was talking about the Puerto Rican was talking about support the president.
Wow.
Donald Trump hates blacks. Nobody should support him. He brought Daniel Penny, and made him a hero at the Army-Navy game. And Daniel Penny lynched a black man on the train in New York. So
he choked him out, sir. I mean, if you're going to start spewing misinformation, then I will get you out of here. He does not hate black people, sir. I don't know where you're going.
That's a modern lynching.
Daniel Penny is a working class hero. Daniel Penny is a working class hero.
Is another cracker.
Daniel Penny is a freedom fighter. New York City freedom fighter. He took Jordan Neely.
Sir, can you fix your phone? I'm trying to let you stay on the line. Sir, you have to fix your phone. Excuse me. You have to fix your phone. I don't want to sit here and yell. See, that was a problem at the last show. I'm not going to sit here and yell with grown-ass fucking men. Fix your phone, sir. I have to let you go. Fix your phone. It's noisy. Fix your phone.
Who, me?
You.
Me?
Fix your phone.
Okay, hold on. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get it. Just a second. Okay.
Now listen. One person speaks and the other person speaks. I wear headphones. I don't want to sit here and have grown men screaming into my ear and get a migraine, okay? You're saying some things. Rory responded. Let me bring him back.
Yeah, he responded out of turn.
Well, no, sir. Yeah. Listen, did you send it a donation? You don't get a special preference. Rory, you want to respond to the guy? Rory, one of you guys, come on. Elijah, Rory, please do something here.
You call for him. I don't mind talking. Rory is somebody that supports Zimmerman too. He's a closet redneck Ku Klux Klansman that don't mind seeing blacks being killed. And that's why he said that spouted that stupid stuff out of his mouth. And this is why America is being destroyed now, because of 500 years of slavery and racism that has made people like him the privileged class in this country.
Okay.
Because they have completely destroyed the black community. And Trump is trying to get America to recover from that, and it's not going to work.
Okay. I don't know what happened to Rory, sir, but I got to go. So you're saying
he ran like I tell you.
Okay. So with regards to the title, National Guard coming to Chicago, you're against it, yes? I'm going to be clear.
I'm against it.
That's a question, sir.
I
need to land your.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care what.
Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you for your call. All right. Folks, please understand, I wear headphones to save my audio. I've explained this before. I record my audio on a different track from the callers. You know, I'm not doing the yelling and screaming, you know, people trying to get the last word. This is not a clubhouse. Hey, Colleen, is that you on a Saturday night?
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good to hear from you.
Thank you. It's nice to hear your voice as well. I sent you an article about the Born Alive legislation.
Yes.
That occurred during Obama's reign in Chicago.
Okay.
As a senator, then when he campaigned for president and went to this whole debate with John McCain, and then was subsequently president. The reason why I'm bringing this up is, well, everybody, I've actually been on your show before, called into your show before, you know, and made it clear that I'm a Eucharistic minister in the Catholic Church. So my beliefs are my own, but I feel that I have a duty and a passion to uphold the sanctity of human life. And that's not just at birth or while somebody's in utero, but in all stages of life. I do everything I can to help everybody I can. I believe that love thy neighbor is something that's really, really important. And if more people prescribe to that belief, things would be a lot different. However, how does this tie into the National Guard coming to Chicago? It's no secret that Chicago, or Chirac as it's called, has been in crisis for quite some time. Mm-hmm. And it's because life is expendable. People don't have respect for life. And I'm not just saying in utero, but in all stages of life. Okay. What Obama did while he was a senator was he made it illegal to save the life of a child who was aborted during late-term abortion. So sometimes the children were aborted and left on a table or taken to a medical, disposal closet, and people could hear an infant crying. This is all true. This is all real. I sent you
I'm actually
I sent you the link.
I'm actually aware of this, but now let's fast forward.
So when you are a senator and you've made it very clear that you don't give a damn about the sanctity of life, you basically send a message to the youth of the city and to the people of the city. And don't get me wrong, there are thousands of people in Chicago, boots on the ground, who are trying and doing everything they can in their power to quell the violence and to bring dignity back to the city of Chicago.
I disagree.
Again.
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Well, there are people everywhere who are doing everything they can. It's not just Chicago. It's in the cities in the United States of America. People like me who are doing everything we can to try to bring peace, be peacemakers instead of peacekeepers. There's a difference, to stop the violence. So again, I never was in favor of Obama. I think he sent a very clear message about the sanctity of life to people when he said it was against the law to help an infant in crisis.
Colleen, I have to jump in with all due respect. Let's fast forward. Never mind Obama right now. Time has shown us that he did absolutely nothing for quote unquote black people in the White House. I don't give a goddamn what he did in Chicago. I mean, there's so many other people aside from Obama who have failed at that goddamn place. So the National Guard is coming there. And this is it's a reality. Hold on, it's a reality. I, like many other people, I don't give a shit about the programs. I don't give a goddamn about those claiming that they're doing something. It's all a fucking money grab.
Well, yeah, when you
hold on, please, hold on. I want something done. It's beautiful fucking real estate there. I was even looking to buy something. What is it, Lake Michigan or so? What is that? The lake there? I forget what the goddamn lake is. It's on the water. But I don't want to get shot in my goddamn jaw, you know, taking a stroll at 12 noon. Something's got to happen there. Can you speak to that? Because it's my main topic. National Guard coming to Chicago, please.
Or you have liberal politicians who are soft on crime.
Yeah.
And they've destroyed these cities with these beautiful structures and these beautiful homes. And they made it impossible for regular, normal, day-to-day people like you and I to really want to invest in cities like Chicago, like Detroit, like Toledo, because of the violence that is going on.
I have
Toledo,
no interest.
You can get a
I have no interest in Detroit or Toledo. Let's get back to Chicago.
No, but I'm just saying. I know what you mean, Chicago. But people want to invest everywhere, and there's no incentivization to invest because liberal politicians have destroyed our cities. They've basically destroyed our country. New York City, the guy that set the woman on fire, he's been deported 3 times.
Right.
He's got a lawyer. He's getting meals every day. He's been ROR'd. He's not even in jail, that guy. He set a woman on fire in New York City. So again, it comes down to politicians like Obama with their liberal agendas who have tied the hands of law enforcement and made it almost impossible to hold people accountable for these horrific crimes that they commit.
Hang on a second, Colleen. I have a comment on the screen here. Y'all acting like the National Guard is actually trying to help. No, sir. They're coming to enforce the fucking law. Help is a thing of the past. Fuck help. Colleen, can you land your plane?
It's true.
I'm 23 calls deep. Can you land your plane?
I understand, but again, the messages sent by the politicians is that there's no respect or sanctity for life. So then you have somebody like Trump who says enough is enough, and he has to call in the big guns. Yeah. Be lucky it's the National Guard. Be happy it's the National Guard and not the United States Marine Corps. Be happy that the Corps isn't coming in, and it's just National Guard, because then they're not going to ask any questions. They see a gun, they're going to shoot you in the head. That's it. So this is unfortunately the measures that we have to take under the presidency of Trump to bring people to heel and bring law and order back to our cities. So I'm totally in favor of it. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks
Colleen.
for having me on tonight.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm trying to help. No, nigga, coming to enforce the law. Fuck a program. Fuck school lunches and all that shit. Guys, do you know that the Black Panthers are beefing in Chicago? Them old niggas is beefing down there. I don't even want to get into it. They're beefing. W. Belton got your donation. Something about the jail population. There's another video that I could play. I don't want to waste time. It's Saturday night, man. I just feel like having a drink and enjoying myself here. Thank you, W. Belton. Okay. All right. Where's hey, can you land your plane, Rory? Where's Rory at? White boy Rory, the white Denzel. Okay, I think his phone dropped out. Houston, I need you to land your plane. I'm backed up on calls, man. I appreciate you hanging out.
My
Houston.
nigga. My nigga.
Come on.
How the hell niggas are Black Panthers beef
I don't know.
in Chicago? I don't want to hear none of these pro-black liberal Democrats got to say. They know Chicago should have been mapped and cleansed.
Yeah.
when Obama got in, that nigga totally ignored Chicago, gave these nigga Obama phone, which are anchor monitors. That nigga was for LGBT. These niggas was Z-snapping. They opened up the goddamn border. I'm like, they made it a sanctuary city. They kicked niggas out of their own shit.
Yeah.
And they sitting up talking about, oh, man, these people need to have some goddamn common sense around here. Don't vote for red or blue or whatever. Vote for what makes sense. This nigga set up literally and then told niggas, if you don't vote for Kamala or whatever, that nigga wag
Kamala.
That nigga, you not
Kamala.
Dog, you tight jean wearing nigga. Why you? This nigga Tucker.
Right, Houston, I gotta take other calls. I appreciate you, man.
Okay, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on.
Salute. Okay, I don't know what happened to
All
Rory.
right.
I think Rory dropped out again.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you still there?
Yo, Star.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo, nah. I'll let Houston talk. I ain't gonna interrupt.
Oh, okay. You want to land?
But yeah,
land your plane?
real quick, I agree with you. I think that federal dollars should not go for free lunch or free breakfast
Fuck outta
in
here.
Chicago. It should go to the National Guard.
Yeah.
It should go to the National Guard. Fuck these YNs. If they can't act up, they don't get no food. They don't get some discipline, man.
Oh.
They go lock their little punk ass up. All of them. And their parents, too. I hope Trump I hope their ghetto-ass parents that let them run around with the guns and the blickies killing people. I hope they get locked up, too. And we're going to save our cities, man. We're going to transform our cities. I'm telling you. Forget about Trump. But if we get in after next year with Vance, all these cities are going to be transformed. The projects going to all be bulldozed down in every city, and we're going to live like we're supposed to, man. You know, this is America. This isn't a third world country. And these third world people they got to go. You know, there's too many of them got in. Every
Rory, have you ever seen Lake Michigan, the goddamn condos in Chicago on Lake Michigan? Fucking beautiful. Beautiful.
Right. Chicago is beautiful outside of the black areas.
Right.
And it could be a totally beautiful city.
Oh my God.
Only you gotta get rid of that culture and those people. Knocking down the Cabrini Greens wasn't good enough. You gotta send these black people to the borders of South Dakota or something until they get it right.
Okay. Rory, I gotta take other calls. Good to talk to you.
Asking. There's no more asking. This is a new day.
Gotta go.
Fuck that.
Gotta go.
Peace.
All right, Sue. Okay. Guys, on the screen is Deeds Cash App. If you want to support the show via Cash App, you can holler at Deeds. I use Venmo now. It all goes to the same, to the same purpose, okay? Somebody said racist cave beast. Well, call in. Get on them. I don't give a fuck about what them niggas is talking in Chicago. I don't give a fuck if you implement martial law. Change that shit up. I am tired of you niggas in Chicago. Bill, I got your donation via Venmo. Thank you, sir. Billy, I got your donation. Sean, I got your donation via Venmo. Thank you. Rick, again, salute. W. Belton. Okay, I'm with Rory. All these people that don't believe. And let me reiterate something so that you fully understand. And if you don't understand, then you just don't understand. There's some very hardworking, law-abiding black people in Illinois, okay? But it has become a cesspool. And I'm not going to necessarily blame, hip-hop, if you will, but we have sadly allowed the babies to lead the charge. Sadly, people think that just because, you've got young viewers or young listeners, that means something. No. We still have to lead by way of example, if you ask me. We've got social media now that undercuts a lot of the teaching that many of you do as parents, as teachers. I feel for you. I don't have the patience that you do. I don't have the patience. But I just want to say that with regards to, some people think that, you just want to whitewash everything. No, I want to be nigger free. And I'm not scared to say it. Nigger free. That shit is disgusting down there. Not that you have to agree with me, but phone lines are open. Area code 480. Saturday night, we're kind of going off the rails. A couple of topics. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here, sir. I appreciate you taking my call.
Yes, sir. How are you?
So I wanted to go ahead and just first touch on the National Guard situation.
Yeah.
It's absolutely necessary.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's disingenuous for anybody to say that it's not. You had the same elected leadership, the same party for the longest time, and they haven't been able to get anything done. I'm not judging the party. Your politics is your politics, but they've been inadequate. And so now bringing in the National Guard is just the next natural progression. Another thing I'll say too, Star, is that for people that may have a problem and speak against it, they don't have a problem with the National Guard. I just think they have a problem because it's a white president that's implementing it.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. So instead of welcoming a solution, you'll knock the solution because you don't like the color of the person that's implementing it.
Yeah.
That's insane. But I think that that's also part of what's going on. Also, I know you said you didn't want to blame hip hop, but I'm going to go ahead and blame hip hop. We can't act like there hasn't been a direct correlation between the growth and popularity of drill music, especially in places like Chicago, and then also the uptick with the violence and the murder of young people. There's a correlation there. This is what they're listening to. This is what has their minds. Like you said, for a parent out here today, you're fighting against the culture, which is the hip hop, the rap, the drill music. You're fighting against that. You're fighting against social media. That's what these kids are following. That's just what it is. And so, to another point, although, like you said, this is enforcing the law, which is what needs to be done. But also,
can I ask where you're from, sir? If I can just interject, where you from?
Yeah, I'm originally from Baltimore.
Come on.
And so like I said, but also after you get the laws enforced, what really has to happen is these people have to be uprooted. Not the good people, not the law-abiding people, but the people that are adhering to that culture, that drill music, and the violence. You have to uproot those people, and they have to be taken out of there. And wherever you put them, it's going to be the same thing. It's like a cancer. Wherever you move the cancer is still going to be a cancer. But like you said, there's great real estate. It's a beautiful place, and I think you got to get that bad element out of there so that it can prosper.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I have no issue with anything that you're saying. Can I just go back for a second? Hip hop started out as a beautiful culture. It most certainly did. And it used to be a culture. I'm probably the only person to ever get on radio and say it's dead long before Nas came out with his monumental effort, It has become a genre. And New York in particular, the number one market in terms of radio, television, and so on and so forth, it has promoted the tension and the drama. You ever spend any time in New York back in the 90s or the 2000 era in terms of the programming of Hot 97 in particular?
I'm an 80s baby, so although I never went there physically, I listened to, New York radio and stuff from Baltimore, yeah.
Funkmaster Flex is a great guy, man, but, I know from the inside, and listen, I made no money there. I think at my peak, $250,000. I never saw $500,000 there. So I wasn't obligated to stay there. I've seen them do so many things that, in terms of being a source for the community, that were just sad. So I just wanted to point that out because Chicago is in turmoil. something has to be done, but we have other places that have also contributed to, as you said, hip hop being part of the problem. Go ahead and land your plane.
Yeah, and I'll end it with this. I'm an '80s baby, Star, so I feel you. I came up when hip hop and rap were doing positive and better things, but that's not where it is now. At least not for the youth. And I think that black people have to be honest with themselves. You can't have your cake and pie and eat it too. It can't be bang bang, shoot 'em up, drill, kill, and then expect the kids to act right and behave. You can't have it both ways.
Right.
I appreciate you taking my call, Star.
Yes, sir. Salute. Let's go to area code 859. Saturday, late night, early Sunday. Are you there? 859.
What it do, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yo, I am Irk the Nerve, aka Mr. Somebody.
Okay.
Yo, I sent you a cash app, not cash app, a super chat.
God bless you, sir. God bless.
Yes, sir. $10 super chat addressing Rory, but I'll get back to that later.
Well, no. Hang on, sir. If you said spend Skrilla, get out there, white boy. Your money's good money. Let's go.
All right, so a little history that Roy may not know about his own culture. The Irish are the original crackers because they made their clothes out of potato sacks.
Come on.
And those potato sacks would weather due to climate and the change of climate in the areas they lived in. And the potato sack clothing would get real brittle.
Come on.
And crack and break.
Right.
So English Protestants and other so-called white folks of that era called the Irish crackers. That's a fact.
Come on.
Now, the thing is, Roy may not know this, but he's still a nigga to the most English of so-called white folks.
Talk about it.
He said something about Irish didn't kill people or kill each other. Didn't kill each other.
Sure they did.
Has he ever heard of the IRA?
Let's talk about it. Bomb makers.
Has he ever heard of that? Has he ever heard of the IRA? Killing each other. But I digress.
Sir, do you want me to snitch? Sir, you spend Skrilla. You want me to snitch?
Snitch, go on.
Allegedly, he's related to some of them boys out there. Allegedly.
Oh, okay. Allegedly.
Come on.
But the issue that's going on with the National Guard, I don't know why anyone is surprised, shocked, or in awe. We got to understand that. I mean, I'm sorry going back to this. Obama militarized the police on an executive level by signing in NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. The thing is, the National Guard in Chicago is a huge problem in context to the fact that most of the weaponry that is found on Chicago streets come from a military port, a military shipping port very close to certain hoods in Chicago. People do not want to talk about this, but that's true. The National Guard showing up to Chicago is more of an indictment on their law enforcement.
Okay.
The corruption within Chicago Metro PD and their whole system, the breakdown and the corruption within that's an indictment on them. But it's nothing new. Do we remember Black Wall Street?
Can I jump in, sir?
And yes, sir.
You are a knowledgeable man, and I appreciate that. But we are past the point now of concern. They've had so many.
No,
hang on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They've had so many chances, so many black leaders. Oh my goodness, Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan, Jesse Jackson. Help me out here. Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Barack Obama. Yeah. Who else? Come on, man. Chicago, huh? Blackness, black excellence.
Jesse Smollett.
The Black Panthers. Enough. Enough, sir. Enough's enough. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and then this is also sadly, as you just pointed out, and the other caller that just called in and spoke to you. This is also an indictment on modern day hip hop.
Well,
it is Star. The popularity of drill music. Like, okay, so look, I jumped off the porch in '93. Okay. We were listening to gangster rap from the West Coast in the Midwest.
Okay.
We were emulating the things that were going out on the West Coast, and we didn't completely understand the details of what was going on in the West Coast, but we wanted to live that lifestyle. And the same.
Can I jump in?
On with the young. Yes, sir.
Are you in front of a computer or a tablet or something like that?
Yes, I'm actually watching you on my laptop.
Okay. Control Babies, can you help me out? NWA did not start gangster rap. It was either Ice-T, who's a Jersey nigga. He was born in New Jersey. Tracy, I think is his first name. Or Schoolie D out of Philly. Hold on.
What about Tim Dog?
No, sir. Either Ice-T or Schoolie D. Troll Babies, can somebody can you Google, sir? Let's talk.
Tim Dog was it?
No, sir, please. I'm old. Trust me. It was either Ice-T or School. Tim Dog came later with that fuck Compton. You talking about that Tim Dog?
Yeah.
No, sir. Come on, man. Google. It was either Ice-T or Schoolie D. That's the origins of gangster rap. Schoolie D was talking about laying niggas down, man. So when you talk about the influence of the West Coast, NWA, when they put their foot on it, yes, that's when it took flight. But it was either Schoolie D or Ice-T. I can't Google.
Go ahead. I would have to agree with you. Ice-T he actually popularized the phrase OG. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it came from him first. That's the first time I've ever heard the actual saying. Oh,
but you can't Google, so I'm asking you to Google. Come on, let's do research. I mean, I can't do it all here. When does Schoolie D? Sir, can you stop giggling? Come on, what are you doing? Come on, Google Schoolie D. There he is, right there. Shit pops right up. Born in 1962. Are you there, sir? Did you Google it?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there with you.
1985 is when he first dropped, sir. Debut rapper, right there. Now, when did Ice-T drop?
That I wouldn't know.
Well, Google, sir. Come on. Otherwise, I take other calls here. Sheesh.
Pioneering rapper, producer. Yeah.
Rhyme Pays, 1987, sir. I got to go. Thank you. Have a good night, sir. Thank you. If you don't know, just say you don't know. Rhyme Pays, 1987. Look at Darlene, hot as fuck on that album cover. Who was his DJ? Was it Evil D? Or Evil? What's the DJ's name? I'm forgetting. Guys, you are welcome to call in and correct me. I just, a lot of this shit I forget. But to my recollection, Schoolie D is the father of gangster rap out of Philly. What was Ice-T's DJ's name? Ice-T. Area code 510. Are you there? 510. Yes, no, maybe. 510. If not, we have to go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Star.
Hey. How are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What's
I
crap?
wanted to call in to talk to white boy Rory.
He's gone, baby. He's gone.
He's gone? He's gone. Well, I appreciate you answering the phone.
Stay with me. Evil E. Was that DJ? Hold on. I have OCD. Let me just make sure. Was it Evil E? DJ for Ice-T. There he is. I hope he's still alive. He was phenomenal. I saw him decades ago. I'm sorry. So go ahead, baby. You want to say what now? Please.
No, I wanted to talk to white boy Rory, but I think the answer to that question is Evil E.
Evil E. Yes. Yes. Where you from, dear?
Yes.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Berkeley, Berkeley.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, from Berkeley.
I went to what is that college again? Berkeley. I went there.
Cal Berkeley. Yeah.
Yeah, I
when you came
on my California road trip. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I seen that when you came out here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. So hopefully I can call back in and talk to white boy Rory because I really want to get at him about some of his comments.
Well, now, did you send in a donation? Because if you send a donation, I'll get him back on the line. What's cracking, girl? It's Saturday night. What's really good with you?
I didn't. Let me try. Okay, hold on. Let me send in one so that I can talk to him.
Well, stay with me.
Hold on one second.
Now,
okay.
Now you're gonna bring some smoke to him. Don't glaze the white boy. Don't glaze him.
Sometimes he needs it, but he needs it sometimes.
Now I want you to give him some smoke. I'm saying that don't glaze him and
I got it.
Gas him up.
Yeah.
Get at that. Okay. Troll babies. Come on, put your hold on. Stay right there. School ED. 1985. School ED came out before Ice-T. You guys ever heard of School ED on Jive Records? 1985 debut album. Track number 1, I Don't Like Rock and Roll. Track number 2, Put Your Feelers On. Track number 4, PSK. What does it mean? Track number 5, Gucci Time. There's your foundation. If you ask me, unless you say different, never hung out with them, but to my knowledge, that is the man who laid the groundwork. Hey, Sunday putting her Mac down. Area code 802. Sunday morning, are you there? Talking about a few topics. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yo,
good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Thank you for calling, sir. Have a good day. Thank you. You've called the wrong show. There's no brothers here.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
No, you've called the wrong
All right,
show,
sorry.
sir. You've called the wrong show.
No, I called the right show.
Fucking brothers here, right?
All right, respect. I just wanted to
You want to start over?
Go ahead.
Oh, whoa. You want to start over?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
What's up, Star? So
Good
with
morning.
the topic with the National Guard, that's what I wanted to hit right quick.
Please.
Okay, so I feel like we missing maybe one detail, and I just wanted to bring it to the space. But basically, like,
come on,
what it looked like, kind of like a mass gentrification in a sense, because like the other cat was talking about when he talked about the guns and the ports and the things like that. Like the question that I'm asking is like, okay, so then where did the guns come from? How did those youngins or their fathers?
I don't give a shit, sir. I don't give a shit.
No, that's fine. I respect that, but I'm just bringing forward the fact that when you look at it, a potential detail that we're missing is mass gentrification. Yeah. Really, it's just a.
I'm okay with that.
To get in there.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay, and I respect your perspective, but I'm just bringing that forward because at the same time, you know, neither red or blue got that. Their interest is their interest. It's not our interest. So if there's bloodshed, or if there's like some sort of propaganda or attack on folk, you feel me? They're gonna do that regardless. They don't. They're framing it as, oh, it's about this, and it's not really about safety, because they don't give a shit about nobody's safety to begin with. That's not how they roll, right? So so a lot of the talking points I'm hearing with people on here, they're not really critically thinking about it. They're more so just jumping on the bandwagon. They're like, oh yeah, this is about safety.
Are you in America, sir? So are you in America?
Yeah. I'm in America.
What state? What state? Let's take our time. What state?
I'm originally from Bmore.
Okay, and you left Bmore, yes, because the niggers were taking over. So where are you?
No, not because of that. Not because of that. I had an opportunity and I took it. Okay. And I stood on that. Yeah.
Can I ask where are you now?
I'm in New England.
Oh. You're eating high. You're eating high on the hog. So you got the fuck away from the 12 o'clock boys, and now you're up north, and you're concerned about these savages and the degenerates in Chicago. Have you ever been to Chicago? Spent time there?
I have, yeah.
Okay, tell us about it.
And it's not about for me, Star. It's not about getting away from. I mean, I'm able to look at something and tell from the root of it, from my like intuition, my perspective on it. Like, I was meant to get out of that, and I can be in on this call on your platform to say what I'm saying, because I had an opportunity to take.
I appreciate that
chance, and I took that chance, and I made the best of it. You know, it's not about, for me, it's less about, you know, getting away from something, but the reality is, like, I know what that looks like. I come from that, and I can look at that perspective and say that's intentional. That's COINTELPRO. I mean, that's years and years and years of, you know, education, food deserts, so on and so forth, of attacks on specific people, right? So like, to try to frame it as like, oh, this is about DC, this is about carjackings, this is about muggings, these YNs, that, like, yeah, that's the low hanging fruit. That's easy to say. That's easy. But if you really dig into history, like you were doing, and like the other caller was doing, talking about the guns, I mean, there was a guy on World Star years ago, talking about how.
Well, hang on a second, sir, before we go to World Star as a source. Okay, so what should be?
No, it was a brother.
No, hang on, stay with me. What should be done in place of the National Guard going into Chicago? You spent time there. What should be the resolve? The resolve, please. You're younger.
Well,
you're smarter. What should be the resolve?
Well, for me, it's more about an expose. It's more about like snatching the veil off. Like, to be fair, what's going on in those neighborhoods, that's real, and that's happening. But what I'm really trying to get at is the root of it. What is the cause of these youngins feeling like that's their only resort? Like you mentioned hip hop, I definitely know that's a thread. But if you actually look at hip hop, so-called hip hop, or drill, and look at the root of that and where that shit came from, y'all were just talking about the 80s and the 90s of music. Like this stuff, I was born in 89, so a lot of this stuff was already infiltrated into our minds.
You're right, sir, and I don't mean to cut you short, but I am backed up on calls. Yeah. Let's just cut right to the chase.
No, I respect that.
Hang on. Never mind hip hop. I was just championing what somebody else was saying. Never mind hip hop. It goes back even further. What should be done? What is the resolve? The resolve.
For people to actually expose what's actually going on and be able to think critically, as opposed to just getting that information from these sources that don't have your best interests at heart. Take a second, take a minute to unplug from the matrix, if you will. Give yourself an opportunity to tap into your own wisdom, your own intuition, and make decisions from that place, from wise mind, not emotion mind. A lot of times we make decisions from emotion mind, and then that ends up putting us in a worse situation. But if we actually recognize, like, all right, this shit is not working for me, this ain't working for my family, make a decision from that place to remove yourself out of that, as opposed to, I mean, we so far gone, to be fair, like other people were saying, like super far gone, but you don't, like, no one actually takes a moment to pause, slow down, give their nervous system a break to actually look at the climate, look at the scenery, and be able to see what kind of stage is being set. This is a play. This is a major play. It's not a
young man. I can appreciate everything you're saying, and you're a young man. Yes,
Yeah.
respectfully.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like you've got a good head on your shoulders. I wish you the best. Me, I want that place leveled. And I want nothing ass nigga bitches sterilized. I don't give a fuck. But thank you for calling.
I hear that. I hear that. And what you think?
Thank you so much, sir. I let him land his plane. I want nothing ass nigga bitches sterilized. Do you guys know about those condos on Lake Michigan? Boy, you want to talk about some beautiful fucking scenery? Can I get an amen? If anybody has seen those condos on Lake Michigan, clear that shit out. Hang on a second. Who's sending me an email? Thank you, darling. Yes, okay. We've already done the work. Thank you, darling. Schoolie D came out before Ice-T. Who did I have on hold? Somebody was on hold. Area code 410. You do not have to agree with me. I'm saying enough in Chicago. Enough. The National Guard's coming. What say you? 410.
What's up, Star? How you doing?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Man, I think it's warranted. I'm from Baltimore.
Okay.
And you know, our mayor Brandon Scott, you know, we have a bad crime issue, but the killing been going down within the 2 years with him being in office, but they don't highlight that, right? So when Trump get on TV talking about Baltimore, words, you know, it's a shithole country. I mean, shithole city.
It is.
But you don't want to, give Brandon Scott his props, for cutting down the crime in Baltimore. So, I mean, it can't be, one or the other.
If you say so, I'm listening.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, I just think it's overkill.
Okay.
It's overkill that he got to, that he got to send the National Guard and, for like really nothing. There's really nothing going on.
Okay.
And he's not even, sending the National Guard, okay, like for D.C., right? Southeast D.C. That's the most dangerous place in D.C., right?
Chocolate City, sir.
Southeast.
Chocolate City.
Right.
Come on.
Chocolate City, right. Okay. They down in Union Station.
Right.
Georgetown.
Right.
Why they not in Southeast D.C.?
Tell
Why?
me. I don't know. Tell me.
Propaganda.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm from Baltimore, right? And like I said, I don't know if they're gonna send the National Guard to Baltimore, but I don't think he need to.
I hope soon, sir.
Like I said.
So I got family there. I stayed with my family right after Freddie Gray got killed. I was there. You can go to my IG page. You'll see me standing in front of the boarded up CVS. You'll see me inside City Hall. I was there. I got family there. It's a shithole, sir. You got niggas all downtown. Hang on. Niggas all downtown nodding off of that methadone. What's the name of that methadone clinic? You said you're from B-More. It's right downtown.
Why they putting the fatty in there? They putting the fatty wop in there.
Okay.
Yeah. You ask me.
But they out there, right? And what's the name of that methadone clinic? I come on, I was there, man. I put boots to the ground, sir. I don't just talk it, I walk it.
Hold up. So what you saying about the methadone clinics? What you trying to say about that?
They're down there like zombies.
Ain't nothing but black.
Well, let's know. You got whites out there.
But
you got whites too. Hold on.
You look.
Come on.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you, so you have the floor. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, all right, right. So you got white and black people at the methadone clinics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it ain't just one side, just black people in the methadone clinics, right?
You're right. I didn't.
Because drugs don't discriminate. Drugs don't discriminate.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? So, like I say, the moral of the story is this: it's just overkill what he doing with the National Guard, you know what I mean, DC, and he want to bring him to Baltimore. You know, Chicago, that's a whole different, you know what I mean, animal. I think he should, because that is a shithole city. I mean, it's been for a long
Are you from my generation, sir?
Oh.
You from my generation?
No, I'm not. Nah, I'm 42.
Okay.
I'm 42. Yeah.
Listen,
so, I mean,
once upon a time, Chocolate City, it was thriving. It was beautiful. 1975, Parliament put out an album called Chocolate City. You ever heard of that?
nah. Okay. All right. No, I never did.
All right.
No.
Anyway. Listen, man, I appreciate the call, man. You good? Did you land your plane?
But sir, hold on. One more. Let me land my plane.
Yes, sir. Go
Let me
ahead.
land my plane,
Go
right?
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. My mother and my father, drug addicts. So I come from that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I know all about, drug addiction. You know what I mean? I come from that. So like I say, it needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good look. Because if you remember, about a month ago, 15 people OD'd in Baltimore off of Fetty Wap.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I got to take other calls. I appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Peace. Folks, I'm doing too much, right? Going back to Chocolate City, 1975. Shit. God damn. Thank you for your donation. Vent Nation. Okay, hang on. Did I put that on the screen? Can't blame hip hop. I think I put that on the screen, but let me go back and make reference to it. The problems that we have, for the most part, are not caused by hip hop. If that's what you're saying, you would be right to say that. Thank you for your donation. Video games like Grand Theft Auto is a serious contribution to youth. I agree with you. I've got a PlayStation only a couple of years old. It's in the fucking garage, and I got the Grand Theft Auto. I never learned how to master that game, but I think you can shoot and beat the prostitutes, right? I had somebody on hold a while back. Where is that person? Was it oh God, who did I have on hold? Hey, was that you on hold? 917. Somebody wanted to speak to Rory. No?
Hello?
Hey, were you the person I spoke to earlier about Rory?
No.
Okay.
No, this is my first time calling in, Star. How are you?
Good. Can you stay right there? Stay right there. Somebody was on hold and they wanted to talk to Rory. I'm not sure who that was. 347.
Oh, well.
Were you on hold for Rory? 347? Yes, no, maybe? No.
Hold for the fucking world, man. What the fuck, man?
Watch your mouth, nigga. 562. Were you on hold for Rory? 562. Yes.
Sir, no, I wasn't.
Okay.
No. To be honest, I wasn't.
Can you stay there? Stay right there. Stay right there. 224. Were you on hold for Rory, or 717? Who was on hold for Rory? You wanted to send in a donation?
Hello, Star.
Yes. What area code you calling from, sir?
717.
Okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. And 224. Was that you who I spoke to earlier? No.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. Let me take your call because I think that female, she hung up. You're calling from Illinois, sir?
That's correct. I am.
Where do you want to start? You have the floor.
I just want to start with what's really going on all over the United States in regards to the areas that they're sending the National Guard in.
Let's go.
And I think that it's really a blanket of discrediting Black leaders. All of these areas that they're sending these National Guard people in.
Okay.
As previous callers have said, the crime is down, especially in Chicago. And it's almost like we're putting an investment toward nothing, because
crime in the United States has always been prevalent, specifically in urban areas. But when these crimes are going down and the violence is going down, why is there such a big issue in regards to saying, well, you know, now we have to come in? And if we really want to compare apples to apples, and if we're really looking at violence and drug abuse, within the last 4 to 5 years, specifically when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, as well as the opioid epidemic, there was a very, very different and delicate approach because the people that were committing the crimes and that were, you know, ODing and everything, they were actually Caucasian. And there were no representatives or presidents saying that, you know what, we're just going to come in with this ultimate law enforcement, which is the National Guard, and try to, you know, taper everything down. So I'm really questioning our president right now because these things or this measure is costing taxpayers such as myself, such as you, and everybody else a lot of money. And at the end of the day, if we're not going to start from a root cause, which is stop the actual guns and drugs from coming over to the United States, then what's the actual use?
Okay. I appreciate everything you're saying. You sound like a young, knowledgeable man. And you've got some valid points. Me, I'm an older guy and I've seen enough. I'm exhausted. I want one of those condos on Lake Michigan. I don't give a goddamn about the root cause at this point. You've had plenty of time to work it out. And the black leaders that you spoke about, for the most part, have been failures, yes?
In some respects, they have. I could agree with that.
Coleman Young, Sharp James. What's the black guy, the jiggy nigga out of Detroit with the suits? What's that jiggy nigga's name? The mayor. You know what I'm talking about?
Kwame Kilpatrick. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah. That goofy nigga, huh? Down in flames. And these are the black leaders. I mean, come on. Enough's enough. But, you know, I'll let you land your plane. I appreciate your perspective. I'm coming from someplace else. And with regards to my taxpayer dollars, I don't mind paying to make sure the numbers stay down. You see, it's nice when you can say, well, you know, we've got a spike during this particular season, but it leveled off. Now I want to make sure it's down. I want to make sure that I can, you know, walk through whatever goddamn inner city and not get my fucking wig split behind some young savage. Go ahead and land your plane.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the opportunity, but, you know, I understand what you're speaking about, but we also have to operate in reality. In a perfect world, in the United States, that would be true. But we also know that, as I had stated before, that the crime wave has always been persistent. And I don't think that at this point in time, just bringing the National Guard in and saying, you know what, hey, get off the streets or else is going to be an actual answer. Really and truly is going to be an actual Band-Aid. Now, what we can do is something that we haven't seen since the 70s, which is a real investment in regards to education. And when I mean education, I'm speaking about actually showing people how to actually make money in regards to plumbing, drywalling, construction, different things like that. So if we don't have an actual option,
sir, I have to jump in. I have to jump in. All of that sounds hot. That sounds hot, but the average, if we're talking about average black person today, they're not looking to get those trades. They don't want to be truck drivers. I do all sorts of shows. They don't want to be mechanics. They want to be fucking entertainers, athletes, entrepreneurs. Times are different, man. You really think
times are different?
I'm sorry. You really think young black people, for the most part, whatever the consensus is, that they want to get those trades and build their communities? I mean, history has shown us different.
Well, you know what? We could also look at the education of black women as well as black men, and we could also see that there has been a rise. That there has been a rise in regards to the actual income as well as home ownership.
Okay.
And also, we could also look at the thriving black family that a lot of people are disqualifying just because of the bullshit that's going on. Okay. So I really do appreciate you calling in, allowing me to call in. If you could let me know what your Cash App is, I definitely have a donation for you.
Well, I'll put Deed's Cash App on the screen, and I appreciate your perspective. listen, I don't claim to have the answers. I'm selfish. I'm very selfish, and I hope you guys get it together. I just don't have. I don't have the time to wait. But I appreciate you, man. Cash App.
If you notice,
Cash App's on the screen.
If you notice, right before we leave, I've never mentioned the word brother to you.
I appreciate.
I call in and I listen a lot.
I appreciate that, man. Salute.
So when you say selfish, I know what you mean, man.
Salute.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Very good, cold, smart young man. Were you the angry caller 347, or was that 917? Somebody was very angry, but very hostile. Yes, no, maybe 347, or was that 917? Good morning. Good morning. I had a very disgruntled.
Me?
Hey, what area code are you?
917.
Okay, and
calling from
347.
Sorry?
Yeah, 347. You were the very angry young guy. Yes, can you stay there?
Fucking right. Hell yeah, nigga.
Oh no, so you're not gonna call in with that language early. Sheesh. Hey there, 917. How are you? Good morning.
I'm recovering from a acid reflux attack on my birthday yesterday, but it's all good. Speaking to you is a great birthday.
Can you run
sir.
that
How
back?
are you?
Run that back. Something about your born day. We don't celebrate born days here, but what'd you say?
I'm sorry?
You said something about a born.
No, I was. No. Yesterday was my birthday, but I spent it in the hospital recovering from the acid reflux attack. It's time to leave the burgers alone. How are you?
I'm alive. Where do you want to start, dear?
Sending Deidre Cash App is the same as sending you one, right? So I'm going to get on that.
Cash App's on the
what
screen.
question you have?
It's on the screen.
No problem. What question you have for me?
Lil Nas X, he's still locked up, and according to I'm joking, he's still locked up. And do you think the black community will forgive him? He was out there on that shit. Wait.
Well, I look at Little Nas as, it's just entertainment. It's how you take it, You're responsible for how you come in life, So, I mean, I have nothing against Little Nas X. So to me, I look at it as entertainment. But if he's locked up, he must have did something he ain't had no business. That's all I can say about that.
So you don't know the story? I mean, since last Thursday, he was walking in some punk panties and some white boots. You didn't see the story?
Yeah, that was kind of freaky. That's like I said, that's his way of I guess entertaining people. But I really wasn't too far.
Okay.
Well, that's going too far.
So the other topics, National Guard, they're coming to Chicago. The president has spoken about that. I played a video earlier. Or the showrunner, should men shake hands with women? Can you speak to that? I haven't had too many calls on that.
Well, I've shook plenty of men's hands, job interviews, meeting and things like that. I have no problem with that. Yeah, we can shake hands.
Well, the question is, should men shake hands with women? We can look at that from a religious standpoint or, cultural, standpoint. Should men shake hands with women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I think it's a way of communication, agreeableness and things of that nature. I have no problem with that. Yeah. Women.
Can I ask how old are you? How old are you, dear?
Oh, I'm 59, 2 years younger than you. Born in 1966.
5'9".
The year of trick.
Okay. Are you married? You married? You're married?
Divorced.
Divorced.
Happily divorced.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And why did he leave you? Keep it real.
Oh no, dear, I left him. I had to. It was.
He left you for a younger model. What happened? Can you tell us without the giggling? Please, come on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry for the giggle.
You left
I divorced him.
You had enough.
Yes, I had. Yes, I did. I had enough of the lies. And it was never no physical abuse, thank God. I have brothers, so. But yeah, he was just. I found out the truth about him, and that's just something I couldn't live with anymore. So,
And what was the
yeah.
truth? What was, please, what was the truth? What was the truth?
His background, criminal.
Say again. Say again.
His criminal background. Yeah, came back to haunt him.
How long were you married?
Can't deal with that.
How long were you married?
Oh, no, excuse me. We were married like 5 years. Sorry for the way that I sound. Like I said, I'm recovering from an acid reflux attack. Oh my God.
So
I was in the
for
hospital too.
5 years, and you got married at what age?
Okay, I'm 15. I got married to him in my 40s.
Your 40s?
That was like 40. Yeah.
45, 47? I mean,
40.
40. So 45, you said, I've had enough. And you haven't
had enough.
You haven't been married
and
since?
He's out the door.
You haven't been married since? Why
No.
not? Why not?
Oh, well, excuse me, sorry. It just hasn't happened yet. I'm not saying that it won't. We don't know the future, but
I know your future.
Well, hubby.
I know your future. You're almost 60. It's not going to happen for
Okay.
you. It's not going to happen for you again.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I had a great life.
Okay.
I'm not mad. You know, it's all good. Yeah. But it was such a pleasure talking to you. You are so cool.
Oh.
Next question. What else? What other question you have?
No, that was it. But you said yes, men should shake women's hands. You said never mind religious beliefs. We're all equal. We all bleed the same blood, right?
Well, I'm not going to say we're all equal, but I mean that's well, I feel it's proper when it comes to business, and and I guess meeting for the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the call, dog. I appreciate the call.
Oh, I appreciate you taking my call. Are you enjoying Emerald?
Thank you, dog. What's up with all that coughing? Good morning. We're talking about the National Guard coming to Chicago. Are you at the speed or Lil Nas X? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yeah, I wanted to comment on the National Guard going to Chicago, and also, if I could, I'd just like to touch on what you said about Schoolie D. I'm native from Philly, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yep. And I've been to Chicago, born and raised in Philly, West Philly, but the violence is going on in these major cities like Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, what have you. It's pretty much the same. And Philly's a war zone. I was born and raised. All my family's still there. I don't go back unless it's a funeral. I mean, my uncle had a retirement party recently in the middle of North Philly.
Okay.
And they called and invited the family, and I just look at them because there's no way I'm going down in that war zone. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. I love where I come from and ain't forget it, but it's a different age out here, day and time. So yeah, I'm on board with that. Them going in and cleaning out the cities, especially like Chicago.
Okay.
And on another note, what you said about school, absolutely right, man. I'm so glad that you just checked that like immediately with the gangster rap thing. So I grew up in West Philly, so I remember my hood was bordered by Parkside, and let me tell you, that PSK thing was a real thing. That when he said in the song Parkside 5-2, protecting our hood like it was Fort Knox, that's exactly how it was. And you better hope that 52 bus didn't break down with all them niggas that used to stand outside the store, because Parkside was notorious star for giving the business to putting the beats on badly anybody that was caught down there. And it was kind of tricky because Parkside is a hood by a park.
Oh, yeah.
So people will go there, playing ball, whatever, but you get caught down there and don't know where you are. Yeah, that's your ass. More times than not. And they had a lot of, for whatever reason, was something in the water, a lot of good-looking girls down there. And that would...
Oh, my God, slow down. Slow down. Some of the finest, if you ask me, especially back in the 70s in Philadelphia. I spent a couple of summers out there in Cheltenham, as you may or may not know. And
yeah, okay.
As I got older, and I kept up some of the relationships of associates and of course my family. I saw Philly manifest, and still till this day, one of the most culturally proud places on the planet. So it has some beautiful history to it. I just want to be clear, with regards to that. Yeah, so Schoolie D, I remembered him as being one of the first who was just on a very a different vibe. He wasn't trying to be New York, and then later on, Cool C and Steady B. You ever heard of them?
Absolutely. I'm from Winfield, Parkside. Winfield
Hilltop Hustlers.
Was our rapper, even though he was in a nicer part.
Right.
Parkside was Schoolie D, and Hilltop was Cool C and Steady B. Yeah. All of us went to the neighborhood school, which is Overbrook in West Philly. So you have rappers in each hood, like I said, from 3 different areas. So, yeah.
I promoted Cool C because I was working at WIA at the time, and, he got a taste of success, and then he went crazy. And for those in the live chat, the history of Cool C. I'm not going to make reference to what he did, but is he still on death row, or did they put his lights out yet? Do you know?
He's on death row. Steady snitched on him, so he got life without parole.
Yeah.
But Cool was in Rockview Penitentiary up near Penn State's main campus on death row still as we speak.
He kept it a little too real. Let's not talk about what he did. Let's skip past that. All right, so listen.
Right.
I got to bring it back to the National Guard going into Chicago. What say you?
I say I'm for it. Chicago is a beautiful town. Been there twice. Well, first time I went there, me and my wife at the time, no good Puerto Rican. I'm going through a divorce right now, but that's another story. So we went to Chicago. It was during COVID. Beautiful town, like you said, Lakeshore Drive and what have you. Great restaurants. Didn't really get a chance to get the full of the city that time, but you can tell from the setup, like you said, is a beautiful landscape and the way things are laid out. But with the violence and everything going on there, it's just, like one of your callers said before, spending that kind of money and, just having those people invest in the city like that with that kind of violence, it's not going to sustain itself because the money's going to leave. And it's just, it's a horrible thing altogether. And I feel it's warranted just to put them in check because everything else has been tried and they're just going just as strong as ever. So the National Guard may be an answer to what's going on there and that gang violence because it's deep there.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
Okay, salute. Take care,
sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, sit tight on the phones. Should men shake hands with women? In case you're just now joining me. That's due to a video that I played earlier. Guys, should I play it again or is everybody up to speed? It has to do with Islam. Phone lines are open. Hold on a second. I don't like squinting in the live chat, but Okay, someone's talking about a Mexican. Which Mexican? Which Mexican? Phone lines open. Call in. Don't be scared. I like you talking crazy in the live chat. I don't know what some of the stuff that you're talking about. No, we're not talking about Cool C. That we're not going to talk about. Jordan, I got your. What is this? Who is this? Did you send it a donation? Who are you? Guys, Deeds was really, really bothered by the video that she recommended on my last episode. The feel-good story. Some of you were talking crazy about that 17-year-old black female, the pilot. Deeds said no more. I'm not sending in no more, feel-good videos. But I've got one. Let me see. Where's that feel-good video that I had? We have to break up the monotony. Guys, sit tight on the phones. Oh, and we have to get to a mammy, a pro tennis thought. But where is that feel-good video? Okay. Thank you again, Jamal, for your email earlier about the sad anniversary of Yusef Hawkins. Okay. Okay, and thank you, Deeds. I got your email. We'll talk tomorrow, I'm sure. Where is this goddamn video? It was a feel-good video. Oh, my goodness. Here it is. I dare you to call in and say something nice. We do this from time to time. We play a feel-good video to just, break up the bullshit. I dare you to say something nice. Here you go. Pay attention.
I can't.
You can do it. Want some help?
Yeah.
Keep the rod up. Ready?
Catching his first fish.
You can do it.
We got a double yet.
Okay, keep reeling.
I got one.
Wes, you got a big one.
Keep going. Keep going. Reel it in.
I got a big one.
Keep going, Wes.
Look, Wes. Tipping and
First fish.
You want to touch it, Wes? This one doesn't have teeth, dude.
Come on.
That's a big one. You caught a huge fish.
Wow! That's a good one.
Wes, do you want to hold your fish? Do you want to hold it?
And a white woman helped him. Call in. Come on. Boy catching his first fish. Deeds, where'd you get this from?
Wow, Wes, it's gorgeous. You want to go hold it? Look at that.
What?
Get over there. You can do it. Go get it.
What is that?
Go ahead, Wes. Wow. Do you want to hold it?
Wayne, do you want to touch
No.
it?
I want to hold it.
Want to hold it? Want to touch it, Wayne?
Wait, I got a fish.
You want to touch it?
No.
His little sister.
But wouldn't it bite me?
Maybe they're adopted, huh? What do you think?
I got a fish. Okay, I don't want to hold it.
I'm going to put it back.
All right, Wes, say bye.
Bye.
Bye,
I
fish.
just caught a fish.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's a big
Phone lines are open. I dare you to call in and say something nice. I'll wait on you. Deeds says they played that on the Today Show. Look at how hateful some of you are. Who cares? Wow. Take a break from the bullshit. Young man caught his first fish. Oh my God. Thank you, Deeds. Thank you so much. Right. Sheesh. Area code 216. Good morning. Talking about the National
Good
Guard.
morning.
How are you, sir?
Good morning. How you doing, big nigga?
I'm good, sir. What do you want to start?
That National Guard. I'm with you on it.
Well, sir, how about the little black boy with his little black sister? He caught a fish.
Oh, beautiful.
Come on.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful story. I love that. I love that type of stuff. You know what I mean? We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? More of that needs to be highlighted. But unfortunately, we got to deal with the niggas, the nigga stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the National Guard, send them, man. Just send them out, because these niggas ain't gonna learn. I got my little chick, she just was in Chicago 3 days ago. Her peoples live there.
Okay.
And her words to me was, man, we couldn't even kick it when we went there because my people told me, like, it's a lot of BS going on in the city right now. You can't even go out because they going to see them Ohio plates and y'all going to be fooled, basically. And Chicago, I've been there a couple of times. It's Chicago nice as hell.
Yeah.
So you can't even go there and enjoy the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, send them, man. Because these niggas is not going to learn, man. And really, like, I hear a lot of callers like, not taking shots at anybody. But it sounds like a bunch of excuses to me. A lot of niggas call, well, the crime rate dropped from 80% to 60%. What is that?
Right.
Like, it's terrible, man. And I'm going to tell you, everybody say the solution, the education, and they need these rec centers, and they need jobs. They need jobs.
My God.
These niggas, listen, these niggas don't want no job.
Right. No, sir.
It's so many jobs out here hiring because it's a lot of third-party apps, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, that niggas, I myself, and I got a landscaping company, but in the wintertime, I do Walmart Spark. Okay. I make $1,000 to $1,500 a week off of my phone delivering.
Nice.
So if you got license, you can make money. These niggas don't want to do nothing. And that's why it's plenty of jobs open. It's plenty of jobs open because it's a lot of third-party apps. But when I go to them stores and I do the third-party app thing, and I'm in Walmart and I'm at Amazon, I see a couple of black people and stuff, but I don't see nothing but a bunch.
Can I jump in for a second? I saw a video. I don't know if he was what he was doing there, but Bow Wow was in Atlanta working in a Walmart. Did you see that video?
Oh no, I ain't see it. I ain't hip. I ain't hip to that.
Stay with me. Troll babies. Did anybody see a video with Bow Wow working in Walmart? What was he doing? Some charity or something, or because don't they have like good benefits and health insurance and dental in Walmart? Sir, do you know? Yes, no? Walmart.
No, I ain't hip to that. But you know what? I do have some nieces that worked at Walmart. They was young, like 18, 19. And what they did was they didn't like it, and they stepped up from job to job, and they eventually, doing their own thing, like going into like the entrepreneurship thing and stuff like that. And they didn't go to college or anything like that, but they see me, they see their mom, and they follow our footsteps. But these niggas don't want. I actually tried to get my CDLs one time. They had a program. I seen that it was for free, right? Mm-hmm. I called in. The lady asked me about my background. Oh, you got any felonies? And I said, no, I ain't got no felonies, sweetheart. Oh, well, you can't get in. I said, why not? She said, this program is for felons. I said, okay, cool. So that further lets me know, like, they literally got programs.
Sir, your phone's going out
here.
Sir, your phone.
Ain't no excuses for when you coming home.
Sir, your phone's breaking up. Can you hear me? Phone's breaking up. Phone's breaking up.
I can hear you. You with me?
Yeah, but go ahead, land your plane, please. Go ahead.
Oh, in a nutshell, man, these niggas don't want a job. I'm gonna tell you the solution. I mean, it'll never happen.
Right.
But the U.S. needs to make some kind of pact with like a Peru or El Salvador or something.
Okay.
Send these niggas to a real jail.
Okay.
Simple as.
I appreciate the call, sir.
For sure, big man.
Thank you. Okay, salute. Hold on a second, guys. Is that an old video or a new video? Okay, he was promoting his line. Okay, but I know I saw it. I mean, but hey, I mean that's a hell of a goddamn place to promote your line, right? Thank you for your donation. Grizz the Beast. Put some respect on that man's name. People are saying Star capping. Oh, well, tell me what this. I was looking for the video with him actually working there. Hold on a second. Where's that goddamn video? Okay. So here's Bow Wow explaining. Everybody, hold on. Just I have OCD, so I have to check certain things, just to make sure I'm not crazy. Losing my goddamn mind. This is Bow Wow.
And I'm doing a Walmart store takeover today. Of course, myself, Kids Colors and Care. I know I got all the do-rags, my mama behind me. Only person in Atlanta who's still wearing a mask, by the way. And yeah, man, we're just here to promote the line and, from the brushes, the do-rags. I know I've been doing my thing. And, why not, man? Why not take over Walmart and, have a sense of responsibility today? And don't I look good? Don't I look like employee of the Is that what it is? Yeah, like employee of the month. Going for employee of the month today. That's Bow Wow. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna walk around and ask people if they need help. Everybody don't know Bow Wow, so this is gonna be funny. Let's see how this goes. I'm walking around Walmart right now. I gotta walk around. I'm gonna walk around and ask people if they need any help.
To Bow Wow.
I'm doing a Walmart takeover right now. I've never had a regular job in my life, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but pray for me.
Okay. All right, wait a minute. Whoa. Sunday, we have to talk, all right? Sunday has sent in another donation to Sit Down Florida Boy J for a third month. Now, I need to talk to Florida Boy J. He's been busy, I'm sure, but okay. Sunday in the live chat. Guys, you can go to Florida Boy Jay's YouTube channel. He's doing his damn thing over there, I'm sure. But Sunday has paid to sit him down for a third month. This is how the old show used to operate. You guys, some of you are new in the live chat. People used to purchase beef from other people, banned people, It's part of the reason why we call it a machine. It has no feelings. But that's my nigga. I fuck with him heavy. Just Florida Boy J, get at me. Area code 201. Good morning. Are you there? It's now Sunday morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good morning.
Good morning.
Peace.
I just was calling with two thoughts. I agree with the National Guard going to Chicago, but I think it's past the fact with Chicago and another city. The reason I say Chicago was when the world got exposed to Chief Keef and the visuals that they depicted. I think someone should have stepped in Chicago, and I think Baltimore is past the fact of trying to bring the temperature down there, because when we got exposed to the documentaries, The Wire, and it gave us a transparent look at life in Baltimore, I think something should have been done then, and that's all I called in to say.
Well, no, stay with me. You're absolutely right. But if we're gonna look at Chicago, going back decades, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he tried. Minister Farrakhan, he tried, right? Jesse Jackson tried. Jesse Jackson Jr., he tried. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean, of black influential people, and of course, Obama and Michelle Obama. I mean, there's so many great examples of black greatness. So, just... Come on, enough's enough. I don't have the answers. I most certainly do not, and I'm not gonna pretend that I do. We've had these discussions before, but I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I am too, because like a lot of the unalivings are my peers and in my age range, and I don't like it either. So being that we can't seem to fix it, I guess we just gotta let Daddy fix it.
Okay. Before you go, sir, are you up to speed on Lil Nas X? He's still locked up. What are your thoughts, sir?
I don't really got nothing to say on, bro. I don't think
sir, you've got a lot to say. Come on. He was arrested. We saw him, in his punk panties and his white cowboy boots. At some point, he took the boots off, and then he took off the punk pants. Did you see the new video?
Nah, I've just listened to reports of it. I chose not to look at that video. So, yeah, that's why I said I ain't really had nothing to say on it. I'm aware of it. I know dude.
Well, hang on, sir. I mean, I need some assistance here. So now on TMZ.com, the updated videos, he's butt ass naked, rocking out with his cock out. Pause. But now, and he was spitting some Nicki Minaj bars. He charged the police. They arrested him, took him to a mental observation unit, and then to jail. He's in jail, sir. This is not AI. People told you, oh, it's AI. It's not AI. Was it a PR stunt gone wrong? That I don't know. Come on, you got to have an opinion. Come on,
man. I don't think anything can bring him back as far as musically and career-wise. I think he crossed the line with a lot of things he's done in the past. So, I think it's just him losing control. And I heard his mother, and I think the fruit don't fall far from the tree. So, yeah, I don't got much to say about that kid.
Okay. I appreciate the call.
But
sir.
yeah, I appreciate you taking the call. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Connor, check your email. Connor said she wants to cam up. I sent you the link. Connor. Okay. Yeah, the nigga was rocking out with his cock out. I'm not gonna keep saying pause. Blade tapping in. Blade says, I thought you were trolling. No, sir. I played the video. Little Bow Wow he was working in Walmart for a day. Good morning. We just played a feel-good video. A young black boy caught his first fish. Anything to say?
Oh, that was beautiful. That was a nice little moment.
Come on.
I call for it. Well, I don't got much to say about that. You know, I'm just happy that we have young black boys out in nature actually doing things. There's a lot of us concentrated in the inner city who don't know how to fish. So I do appreciate that video.
Okay. All right.
I call for the Chicago topic.
Come on, please.
Go ahead.
Chicago, National Guard. What say you?
So my thoughts on that is I voted for Democrats most of my life. I voted for Obama once, voted for Biden once. This past election was my first time voting for Trump, and I am ecstatic. This is exactly what I voted for. We've had Democrats in the past who don't care about us. Like one thing that popped up about Chicago that comes to my mind is when that Venezuelan went to O Block, it was like, where y'all at? And I'm like, we have people from other countries coming to our notorious neighborhoods looking for action. We got to understand how we look on the global scale. I understand the hip hop. I understand these things. I understand black people are not a monolith, but we have to understand how we are perceived. And we have Democrats from Crockett in Texas to AOC in New York City. We have people who don't really care about us. And it's just like, why do we need Trump to actually be the first one to come out and actually make an actual sustainable difference? Like we have black babies dying and we have Democrats coming up. We can solve it. We can solve it. Like we've been voting.
Can I ask how old are you, sir?
Years.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Do you know why Trump had to come out and be the first one?
No, please tell me.
Because he's a real nigga, sir. Hip hop loved Trump before he became president. Do you know that? You know how many songs made reference to Trump? All the rappers loved him. Diddy, he hung out with Mike Tyson, Whoopi Goldberg, Reverend Al Sharpton. They loved him. Did you know that back in the 80s?
Yes, I did. I used to watch The Apprentice. I had no problem with
Trump. Atlantic City was full of niggas up in Trump Tower doing the most. That man has done a lot for black people, a lot. I'm not going to sit here and, spit his whole resume, but I'm going to say it again. He's one of the few white, upper class people who held Michael Jackson down. Did you know that?
I did not know that. That is actually new to me.
Google it. Went to trial with Michael Jackson. Spoke on his behalf. Spoke about his character. Spoke about Michael playing with his kids. He said that man is not a pedophile. Go ahead.
I just appreciate it. And like I said, my mother's a Democrat, dad's a Democrat. I really never looked at the other side until this past election. And I'm really like waking up when I see people coming out here going against this. And I'm like, I'm getting older. I'm not I'm getting up there in age. I can't tussle with these young niggas. Like, these young niggas are unhinged. And I'm looking and I'm seeing and I'm like, well, what are we going to do about this? And I see people supposedly on our side wanting this to continue. And I just think, well, we have the migrants coming in, which Trump is getting them out. Is this a replacement? Like, what? The Democrats don't care about us. The Republicans, some of them don't care about us. But I honestly think when they see the crime that's going on in these different cities, it bothers them. Okay. And I'm looking as a young black man and saying, okay, we need to clean up our own neighborhoods. Why do we need him to do it? Like, I appreciate the Nation of Islam. I appreciate these other groups in the past that actually put boots to the ground and came up with programs to help our people. Right now, we're all just gunning for each other. And we have other groups from Africans to South Americans coming in, working together while we are out here arguing about, I know I'm a little tangent, but I'm going to go back to the little kid with the fish. I honestly believe if that was a little kid who caught his first body, there would be more reaction. But since it was a fish, nobody cares.
Bars, I thank you for your call. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Hey, Lydia, I got your donation, darling. Yes, hip hop loved Trump. Wasn't it over 150 references to Trump in rap songs? I forget the number. It was a lot. Kana.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Shalom.
Good to see you. Can you bring your camera down some, please, so I can get you in my frame?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
We need to hear you a little better. Your audio sounds far away.
Can I come closer maybe to the mic? Maybe.
There you go. Good to see you and good to hear your voice.
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Go ahead.
When I take my breaks, I put your GoFundMe on the screen, and Suleiman, he talks.
I didn't see, because I kind of slept late. It's early in the morning here, so I kind of like woke up. But I was so glad to see that you're covering this story. And thank you so much, Star, for all your support. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you're talking about this. But guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Come on.
Now, when I was on before, I was talking about this. This is exactly what I was talking about. They're using it now. And I was a Trump supporter as well, even though I left Babylon a long time ago.
Okay.
I knew that Trump, was kind of helping him, but they're using Trump. I know that you have a whole lot of avid readers in your listeners, and they're always talking about which book they read and this and that. So I want to recommend that, especially the brothers and sisters, go into the book of Josephus about the war of the Jews. This is what happened to us in 70 AD. Well, this is how we ended up in America, aka Babylon, on slave ships, because they sacked Jerusalem. The whole book is chronicalizing our history. But it talks about how we were taken down in 70 AD and ran out of the Jerusalem because of the Romans. They accused Nero, at the time, he accused the black people, the Hebrews, of setting fires. It was all a joke. They were lying, but they brought in the armies to take us down. And this is what this is. History repeating itself. The Bible tells us that there's nothing new under the sun. What was will be, and they're doing it all again. Why? Because it worked the first time. They're closing down the stores. Walmarts are closing. All the food shops, the trucks are not bringing in the food like they used to. This is what happened in 70 AD. I pray that you have a little book club just to read the Josephus, book 6 and 7, chronicleize the fall of Jerusalem. We are Jerusalem. And there's a scripture, Luke 21:20 said, when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, know that the desolation is nigh. It's coming, brothers and sisters. And this is what I've been talking about, getting out. Take a
I'm going to
vacation.
jump in. Connor, I'm going to jump in. I respect your knowledge, and I want people to support you. Again, there's a in my community section, there's a link to Connor's GoFundMe. She is in Jordan. But now, what about the melanated people who are here who did not come from Africa? I mean, in theory, everybody comes from Africa at some point, but those who are native to this land, and what you're saying doesn't apply to them. And the reality that 388,000 slaves during the entire Atlantic slave trade only made it to North America, which is where we are. Most of the slaves went to South America and the Caribbean, right?
Yes. Now, the thing is that everyone will be on this side of the earth. It's all going down here. Jordan is the place. But the prophecy about America is that the destruction is coming because of what they've done to us. We ended up on slave ship. We went to America. The prophecy is come out of her, my people, because judgment is coming. So what we're in the midst of is the fall of America. Babylon the Great is fallen, And so
I got you. I got you. But doesn't that speak to a very, very small percentage with regards to, your religious doctrines? In reality, a very small percentage.
Yes, but the kings, Judah is the head tribe, and this is the tribe that Christ comes from. We are in the neck of our enemy. This is what the Bible tells us. Judah is in the neck of his enemy. So we are in Babylon, the tribe of Judah. And those are the head tribes. That's why everything we do, we got the swag. Everybody follow everything that we do. Your pants swag, everybody, So we're the head tribe, and the destruction is coming for us. So our brothers, I pray that they would just go into this book and understand what this is. It's not a good thing. And they've been putting the drugs in our communities. They've been, unaliving us one by one, referencing to Floyd, the young brother, Sandra Bland, Yusuf Hawkins. I mean, they don't care about the lives of our people. So, but act like this is about saving Black people and saving Black communities when they're taking our communities.
I'm going to jump in. Hang on a second. People are on the phone lines. I want to see if anybody wants to either join our conversation or if they want to hold. Okay. Hey, Sarah, do you want to hold or do you want to join the conversation with me and Connor? Sarah?
Hey, how you doing, Star?
Great, good to hear from you. You want to hold or chime in?
I can chime in. Okay. Not a problem.
Connor's on the screen.
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too. What's going down is what needs to happen. Karma's definitely here, and we've had problematic individuals amongst us that have never been held accountable nor truly checked for their crimes against the people. So now the time has come, and it's coming in the form of Trump. It needs to be. Enough is enough. The people have suffered. So go ahead. I'm sorry, ma'am. Were you going to say something?
No, I'm listening because I want to hear, I know it sounds for me to say because the crime is so high, the death rate, gun rates, but who is putting the drugs or guns in the community? So first of all, if you want to do something, why put the National Guard amongst the people? Why don't you regulate the drug and the paraphernalia that's being distributed in our communities? Why lay off 300,000 Black women that have no jobs and start messing with the money which is going to cause the crime rate to go up, instead of regulating what's going on within the community, instead of bringing National Guards in? Why not start with the drugs and the guns first? Why have them come among the people and be a problem when they're putting this stuff in the communities?
Well, ma'am, can I say something to you? I'm looking at you on cam, it's delayed, but if I place a crack rock in front of you right now, will you touch that?
No, I'm not a crack addict, but...
Oh, okay, wait, one more question. If I put a loaded gun in front of you, if I was sitting across from you and I slid a gun in front of you, would you touch that?
No. But
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay, but when you have a systematic society that is perpetuating this type of behavior with the music, it's all genocide on our communities. They've been putting this stuff flooding our communities to train the children to think that it's okay to have a gun, to pick up a gun, to shoot each other. So it's not so cut and dry as you
Would
say.
that come?
Yeah, it's not that cut and
Doesn't
dry.
that come down to the failure of the people?
Yes, it does, because you took the
Okay,
black men out of the
bingo.
home. Listen, you took the black men out of the homes. The women were on welfare. You could, if your man was there, you wouldn't get no
Who?
help. Wait. Let me
Who?
finish. You asked a
Okay.
question, so let me just tell you. So
Go ahead.
you systematically break down a nation of people, and then want to blame them and put National Guards in there for to be the resolution of the problem. No, it don't work, and you're not going to bamboozle me with that. I know what you did to our people. I know how you systematically tore down our men and made our men helpless. So
Okay, now hang on a second, Connor. I want to jump in it, and then I'll let Sarah speak to you. Okay, but now I can respect what you're saying, but at the same time, you packed it up and you got out of here. You said it's too much for me, right? Did you leave by yourself, or did family go with you when you went to Jordan? And what year was that again?
in 2008, I left.
Did you leave alone?
Yes, I left alone, and no one thought that this was coming, but it's all Bible related. Like, if you don't know the Bible, then you won't
Well,
see
hang on. I just want to be clear. So you left your family. You said you
Yeah.
guys fend for yourselves. I'm out of here.
Yeah. And I've been telling them for years.
Let Sarah jump in. Let Sarah jump in. Yes, Sarah.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes down to what happened with the black men, and the family and the breakdown of the family, I know the key to that, and it's not good for the women. The women, we've been living under their wicked rule for well over 60 years now. I've seen women deliberately go and reproduce with inadequate, dysfunctional men because they were able to exploit being single mothers. And with their wicked rule for well over 60 years now, look at the outcome. These women got exactly all that they wanted. They ran the show. Deals have been made on the flesh of the people with her. I've blamed black men, but I didn't get the full story yet. Now I understand. We see him and we see her too. In his absence, what kind of job did she do? What kind of job did she do by the masses? So, yeah, there's no, go ahead. And there was no one that removed, go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Let finish what you're saying.
Yeah, it was the women. Even with the black men being out of the households, being either dysfunctional and or inadequate, we could have still rose as a people. She could have made the people, in fact, anew. She could have made us better. The womb made us worse deliberately, and the payout in exchange for her destruction has been the bullshit. Excuse me, sorry. Has been the BS.
It's okay.
The BS jobs and the BS degrees. Their kids are walking around blowing each other's heads off, and the womb of the race is walking around bragging about degrees. We can talk about the white man, the black man, the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, Dominican, Indian, Arab, Mexican. Who was there? Who was there the whole entire time? The womb was there.
Okay.
She had a responsibility, and she deliberately failed so that white mediocrity can prevail. Go ahead.
Okay, I won't.
Well, hold on a second, Connor. Sarah, did you say what you needed to say, or was there something else you wanted to address? Because I'm getting backed up on calls.
No, that is all, Star.
I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. It's now Sunday morning.
Take care, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye. Nice to see you.
All right. Connor, I'm getting backed up on calls. I want you to feel free to promote your platform land your plane. Also, hang on. I need you to address that showrunner by way of Islam, if you will, or whatever, any other different religion. Should men shake hands with women? You left America. You are now in Jordan. Connor.
Yeah. Well, no, I think everything that we've been doing in America is, against what we're supposed to do. We've been trained wrong. And I would like to address what she was talking about blaming the women,
Okay.
saying that we need, it was our fault. First of all, we are the weaker vessel. Our men, because we went into captivity, lost their foothold. So women did the best thing that they know how to do. They're the weaker vessel. They're not supposed to be raising no kids in anyway. That's a man's job to raise sons, so that's why it's all out of order. But because of we're in captivity, the Bible, we're under the curses. Okay, I just want to put that out there.
Okay. Showrunner Connor, should men shake hands with women?
No, at all. We should not be partying. We should be separate, like they do in the Muslim country. Once you learn and travel, you see things from a different perspective. We definitely should not be amongst each other, and this is why the fornication is so high. This is why we're all out of whack. And thank you, Star. I thank you. I know you want to go. Hebrewism.com is my website.
Absolutely.
I will be covering on Nappy Hair Chronicles this Thursday the book of Josephus.
Send me a link.
Wants to read it, please go into it and know what's coming. Get out of Babylon. Brothers, this is a takedown. They are taking our people down. Jordan is a safe place. Please donate so we can get land.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Star.
Great to see you, Connor. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Okay, shalom.
Okay. All right. Connor, I like to talk with her. Guys, please go to my community section and you'll see a link with regards to her GoFundMe. She's purchasing land in Jordan, okay? Peace, area code 510. Good morning, are you there? It is now Sunday morning,
Yeah.
510.
Yeah. What's up, Star? First time calling, name Sean.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, all right. I just wanted to touch on the Chicago issue that nobody in Chicago keeps bringing up. And I'm not a big fan of the National Guard going there, but something has to be done because thanks to the politicians in Chicago, they the ones created this situation that's going on in Chicago. Locking up Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, they had the biggest influence in the streets. And the politicians were jealous of that. So that's pretty much why they don't want Larry Hoover back in Illinois and all that. And also, they tore down the projects, which opened up a whole nother can of worms with the gang turfs and, beefing over turf and all that type of stuff.
Right.
And, and then people also forget that the politicians really in Illinois, we had 3 governors that went to jail out there.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, and nobody brings this up. I don't know why people in Chicago don't bring this up. And then also, like I said, going back to Larry Hoover, when I was incarcerated in Illinois, Larry Hoover used to stop gang wars. Why nobody could stop this stuff but him, and they would have to go get him and fly him to a whole other penitentiary to stop, some type of gang war.
Is that a fact, sir, or was that a rumor? I don't know. Is that a fact?
No, that's facts.
Okay.
That's facts.
Come on.
I was incarcerated out there for a minute, but
okay.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, and and then also the police never could stop. They, what they did, what kind of did slow down the shootings at one point in time back in the 80s, when the police would arrest you, they really didn't want to arrest you. They'll just tell you, hey, give me a gun and I'm going to let you go, because they want to get the guns off the streets. They didn't care because they knew they couldn't stop no crime in Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they was like, okay, yeah, we know we can't stop you guys and do it from what you're doing. And we don't care about these little fist fights and all that type, but we want the guns off. So just give me a gun and I'm going to let you go.
Hang on a second. Rod Blagojevich. Is that how you say his name? Or
Yeah.
Blagojevich?
He was the Democrat governor out there in Illinois, yeah.
Did he get pardoned? I forget. Did he get pardoned?
I don't know, Star. I don't know.
Okay.
I never looked into it. I know Jim Ryan went to jail. I forgot the other guy who went to jail. The other governor went to jail out there, too.
Hold on a second. I could have swore because they gave him 14 years. The governor. God damn, right?
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, it just, go ahead.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they done tried everything. The police done arrested gang members or whatever you call it, and falsified police reports and put guns and drugs on them, and none of that worked.
Right.
None of that worked. The best thing in my opinion was when they was like just letting people do what they wanted to do, at least the criminals, not the taxpayers, but they was like, just give me a gun, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
And that kind of slowed down a whole lot of shooting. But now they got these finding these guns on these trains that are popping up on the south side and all that. And yeah, it's like a fire out of control, man.
Listen,
but that's all I had to say.
I appreciate the call. So thank you for the information on Chicago. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, guys. Was Blagojevich, was he pardoned? Okay, now, I don't know this young woman. I don't know if she's a lady or not, but she's a professional tennis player. You guys know about this? 2 days ago, she gave an interview. She also has an OnlyFans page, and she charges $1,000 per date up front. I'll let her explain it. This comes by way of the New York Post, this particular video.
And recently you made some headlines with being on OnlyFans. How have you felt? Have you had any fans reach out to you? How has the response been?
Yeah, I've had a overwhelming response. A lot of people, I've gotten negative comments, I've gotten positive comments. That it's just something I started up earlier in the year. I like to venture with different projects outside of tennis, and me personally, I've had a great experience on the platform. It's another side of me. I make really good money doing it, and I also enjoy it. It's I get to have a little bit of a normal side to me. So for me personally, I enjoy it.
And what inspired you to start it up?
I have a really close friend. He's a huge creator on there. So, I saw he was doing really well. He's obviously a different level on it than I am. But just overall, I got the opportunity. People reached out to me about joining the platform. And I just started it and I tried it. And it kind of took off. The tennis marketing aspect of it helped me a little bit. But yeah, it's a fun way where I get to be myself a little bit. So I have no problem with it.
Are there interesting parallels, do you think, between professional athletes and something like OnlyFans, where it's sort of like, they both involve like conditioning and training and your body and that kind of stuff? And is there some sort of overlap there?
Yeah, definitely different training than tennis. But I think one thing people don't realize is when you're on OnlyFans being a content creator, it's like you kind of have to spend hours, making content for subs and this and that, and also there's different levels to OnlyFans. So obviously I'm not super far on the far side of it, but I'm having fun with it, and definitely different. But it's a way for me to have an outlet outside of tennis.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, or?
Yeah, I would probably say like maybe the only thing I've gotten is a misconception of me doing like sex type of work on OnlyFans. I personally don't. That's the only thing I've seen in some of the articles.
Does anybody know her? Do you want to call in? She's a professional tennis player. She was at the U.S. Open, which is, I guess, where this was filmed. Huh? She's got junk in the trunk, as we used to say. She's got a fatty. More cushion for the pushing. Why not? Why not? Area code 773. Good morning. Late night with the bullshit. Are you there?
Peace, Star.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm just really calling in to address the Chicago thing.
Thank you.
I've called him
because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. When I've spoken about Chicago in the past, very few people call. So where do you want to go?
Yeah, I've called him before when it was a certain subject about Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised there all my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes from there now. I ain't gonna lie, I got too old for it. I had to go to the little quiet black neighborhoods in the suburbs.
You closer towards Milwaukee, up there with Pimpin' Ken.
Say that again.
You up in Milwaukee now, over there by my homie Pimpin' Ken.
No, hell no, no. Okay. I'm just 30 minutes away. 30 minutes away, Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's funny, I sent you a super chat about 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I don't think you had time to check it, but
well, come on, I appreciate it.
The last brother that just called in, that was talking about it from the political and corruption side of Illinois is actually the spirit I was in.
Okay.
Although I saw what the beloved Hebrew sister was saying from Jordan, I'm in compliance with her with that 100, but everybody's not on that concept from the spiritual side and all that, so they don't see it that way.
Okay.
So just on a clear carnal way, like the brother was saying, man, this ain't got nothing to do with the safety of Chicago. Does Chicago need things changed? Is it a safety issue? Yeah. I mean, it also is in a lot of cities. But let's be honest. Anybody that came up, I'm in my mid-40s.
Okay.
So I've been, I'm not up there with you, but I'm right behind you. So I would have been coming up under you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so what I know is, I came from the lifestyle, like the brother was bringing up with Larry Hoover and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's true. And that's going to always be like a standpoint when you're dealing with the state of Illinois and Chicago, because these are things that politicians, they think about. I mean, even the vice lords used to protect Martin Luther King until the politicians got in their ear and told him that wasn't a good look. And then he started getting attacked. Funny how that worked. But on this Trump thing, right, and the whole National Guard, we know he's been wanting to do that. And what makes it even funny, if you just look up the history, I don't know how much of it you're familiar with, Star, but the current governor, Pritzker, and Trump never liked each other. They hate each other. They got a beef. If you just go look back, they've been woofing at each other for years. And like even the thing with the migrants, Pritzker told him he better not try to send nobody in here, no ICE, because he ain't going. He gonna protect his people. Before him, it was Mayor Lori Lightfoot. She told him the same thing. They always accuse her of being a little gangbanger. She told him, man, you better not come in here and try to do nothing. So this is the thing where Trump, he gotta do a power move because, like, oh yeah, and the governor you talking about got out of jail, yeah, he got part. We call him Blago. Yeah, Blagojevich. They all crooks, man.
But now, hang on. I appreciate this call, and you're much more knowledgeable than me and a lot of other people because we're just looking from the outside in. Trump pardon. What did you say the street name for him is? Blago?
Blago. Yeah, they call him Blago.
Trump pardon.
Because he tried to sell. Hang on. Yeah, he tried to sell Obama's seat.
Okay, but now Trump pardoned him, right? Not that that's saying you should bow down and kiss the ring, but Trump pardoned him. Why didn't Obama pardon Larry Hoover?
Man, you would have to ask the Negroes that voted for him there. I mean, what did he do to help the black community in Chicago? People been pointing, this. He never did nothing to help the black community.
Well, hang on. Hang on. Again, you are much more knowledgeable, and I'm seriously asking you. I don't know. Why didn't Obama pardon Larry Hoover? I mean, he called Kanye West. Hang on. He called Kanye West a jackass in front of the world. Did he not? Did he not?
Yeah. He called him something derogatory.
No,
I remember that.
Sir, I'll find the video. Obama called Kanye West a jackass in front of the goddamn world. In front of the world.
Well, I'll tell you from what I know.
and I'm gonna try to keep my place in my mind to tell you why I know why Trump pulling what he pulling. But yeah, see, with Obama, man, I met him before at a block club party, at my block club party.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him before, but this was back when he was a community organizer. And it was funny because one of the sisters that lived on my block that used to deal with politics, she was a Hebrew Israelite, but she kind of knew certain people or whatever. She told me he gonna be the president one day. But you know, people say that. I didn't pay her too much attention. He even greeted me with shalom because he knew what Hebrew Israelites was and all that. And he seemed like a cool dude. They said when he was doing the community stuff, but when he started moving up, it seemed like that's when he started kind of drifting away. And, you know, that's normally what they do. You know what I mean? So I would think his reason for not pardoning somebody like Larry Hoover, first of all, he just don't even want that look, which is what's crazy about.
Do you mean Obama or Trump? Because you said you met Trump or you met Obama. I'm confused.
No, I met Obama. I met Obama.
Met Obama. Yeah, because, you know, Obama was out there campaigning. He was in.
Yeah.
He was in your streets.
Oh, he was in the hood.
He was in the hood.
Was in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was a community organizer. Like I said, before he moved up, you know, in the politics, he was a community organizer. So he used to work with the local aldermen and all the hood. So he used to actually be in the hood. You know, so if you didn't know anybody, you would have thought, yeah, you know, he'd have been a good one for us. But as politics go, they all get corrupted. So
let me ask you, sir, if Trump steps in and does some of the things that, you know, Obama didn't do, then what? Is he still racist? And, you know, what is your feelings towards Trump? Because, you know, hip hop loved Trump once upon a time. Don't act like they didn't, sir. Right?
Oh man. You know, I was laughing when you was telling the story. You said it's like over 100 references to him in rap songs.
Can you Google,
something like that?
Can you Google with me? I'll Google right now. Can anybody Google?
No, I'm on a janky phone, so I ain't got my Obama plan.
Well, stay with me. Stay with me. Can anybody Google how many references did hip hop make to Trump in rap songs? Hang on, sir.
Yeah, because that's interesting.
Hold on. You never heard of that, sir?
No, well, I don't recall, but when you said it, it didn't shock me because remember, Trump used to be all in rap videos and stuff. So I mean, he has been in certain artists' rap videos back in the 90s.
Can you look in the live chat, sir? They're going to work.
Oh yeah.
I
see it.
Oh, they had Trump's dick in their mouths. Now hold on a second. Stay with me because, you know, listen, I don't have to cape nor protect Trump.
Right.
But on May the 28th, 2025, he commuted the federal life sentences of Larry Hoover. Did he not?
Yeah, he did. Oh, you preaching to the choir. I'm not a Trump hater. I'm not as a matter of fact, the way I look at it.
Can I read that again, sir? Can I read that again?
Read it again.
On May the 28th, 2025, President Donald Trump commuted the federal life sentences of Larry Hoover.
Now, I'm glad you said that. Let me add some context.
Come on.
This going to show. Oh, you know what? You just threw me an alley-oop for this conversation.
Come on.
Remember I was talking about our president, our governor of Illinois, Pretzer, has a beef, him and Trump? Well, guess what? He commuted it, but do you know why he couldn't get pardoned? Because now Larry Hoover still has state charges. So guess who has to allow that to happen? In order for that, the governor of Illinois has to pardon him on a state level. So therefore, Trump's blessing will go through and that man will finally get out. So now that put Pritzker in a situation.
So is he going to pardon him? I mean, what you're saying, with all due respect, is speculation behind the reality of what Trump did. Is now the governor going to pardon Larry Hoover?
I honestly think, since we just talking with a observing eye. I honestly think that was a power move by Donald Trump. He know what he's doing. Think about it. This all this political time. Right. You need the black vote. Man, you let out Larry Hoover, it would look like he's actually trying to help the crime in the city. But our governor, Pritzker, can't stand Trump. I mean, they literally hate each other.
I've heard you speak about that, but listen, I don't want to focus on the governor. If he
okay, I just want to say this.
No, stay with me. You are Chicago, born and raised. I appreciate that. Now, most of these people listening and watching, that they're much younger than me. My analytics tell me that. Some of them may know who I'm going to be talking about. Yeah, the National Guard has to come into Chicago, because going back to the days of Yummy being killed. Yummy, right?
Yummy.
Yeah. Chicago has been a place that has just had a stain on it. Yummy was how old was Yummy when he was killed in Chicago? That was really sad. How old was he? Do you remember?
I think he was about, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was about 11 or 12. I don't, mine kind of dusty, but I think he was about 11 or 12.
11 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a baby.
So the gangs in Chicago have been out of control. Well, long before 1994, but in 1994, September the 1st, to be exact, 1994, that's when Yummy was shot and killed. So I got to take other calls.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
Salute. Yes, sir. Salute.